to. It'll just be named after yourself.
You need to make everyone co-hosts, Sam.
I didn't before. I want to try not doing that, but if I need to, I will. It's no problem.
If you don't, then we can't bounce around from room to room.
I think that's changed with the latest update.
Yeah, we should be able to. You just can't change your name is the only thing, I think. Oh, you can't do that too. So.
Yeah, you should be able to. Well, yeah, well, look, click on the breakout rooms button and see if you can see all the rooms.
Yeah,
if anybody can't, everything.
Oh, you can. You're right. I guess it's new.
Oh, yeah.
So if there's anybody that can't, let me know.
And is Welcome Trouble the password on GitHub, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I'll see everyone in a little.
All right.
I have a real question, Sab. It's not for this script, but when someone wants to talk to the storyteller, like the savant, do they have to publicly say it? Like, I want to talk to the storyteller?
I haven't looked at much into other scripts yet. I can't remember.
Nom says no.
Nom says no. So
how do you tell them? Like, do you just go to the
go to his consultation room and
you wait there?
Here we go, another spine-tingling adventure with Blood on the Clocktower. Sam is our host today, and we're gonna see if he gives us something evil or good. Let's hope good. Okay. Hello.
You are the chef.
Aha! I will cook a good meal on this Thanksgiving Eve.
You see a 2.
How many? So it's a one-time thing. Okay, got it.
Yep. All right. Good luck.
All right. Thanks. Two pairs of evil. That means they're sitting next to each other. They're all in a group. They're all in a group. I gotta like to kill the group.
One thing I remembered I forgot to mention earlier is the actual win condition for the town, or lose condition for the evil team. The only win condition for the town is to kill the demon. Keeping in mind in this script, there's a couple of potential ways for the demon to die, but the demon roll might get moved over. You need to permanently kill the demon. It's not like werewolf where you just have to like kill all the evil team, just the demon. And for the demon to win, it needs to be the demon and one other player left, evil or good, whichever. And that's how the evil team wins. All right. Any questions or any public questions at least? All right. So I'm going to open up breakout rooms and y'all can go have private whispers if you'd like. Rooms are open. You don't have to go to your room right now. But
I'll talk with whoever.
Hey, Kenny, you want to talk? You're muted.
Sure, you want to just come to my room?
Yeah, I'll go to your room since that appears to be where you go.
Sounds dirty. Let's do it.
Oh.
I'll talk with whoever wants to talk. Doesn't matter.
So why are they two talking? Any ideas?
So there are many possibilities. Could be the demon and their minion talking to share the information, or it could be just a good roll that got information on someone else and they want to confirm whether that person is what they got. So for instance, if you're the washerwoman and you're told that 2 people is a particular townsfolk, you want to talk to those 2 people and see if your information is correct, or are you drunk or poisoned.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah, so those are the 2 possibilities usually. Or it could be totally random, but I highly doubt it would be random if you chose a specific person.
Okay.
That's true.
Some of the things like the empath would like to talk
check
to
their
their
neighbors.
You know.
Yep. So a lot of good roles, like townsfolk roles, would want to talk to specific people.
Yeah. But it's a Yahoo,
but also
so
the
it's
demon
evil.
wants to. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's Kenny and the Yahoo, and good luck.
Okay, I'll talk to my neighbor, Tommy.
I'll talk to whoever wants to talk. We could talk.
You want to go to your room, Adele?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, one of the things in this script is to try to locate the outsiders to see if we can identify if we've got extra outsiders or not.
Okay. Well, yeah, because we know there's at least 2. There could be more.
There could be less, I think, right?
Oh, there
It does
could be
go
less,
down,
too?
or
Not in
no,
this
not
case.
the next one. Never mind.
Okay.
No,
There
there
could
have
be
to
more.
2. There have to be 2, but there could be more.
Yep.
It's 2 or 4.
Jason, I'll talk to you.
Who's saying that?
Mike Davis.
Okay, yeah, your room or mine.
Ryan, how about I talk
I'll join
to
yours.
you?
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
Mike, that's
Yep,
suspicious.
I'll come to your
Mike.
room.
Okay. Where is Alex's breakout room?
Then there were 3 or 4. I guess I didn't count myself in there, but and then there were 4.
I'm happy to talk to anyone who wants to talk. I don't know if I have too much info at the moment, but
I don't really either.
I don't have any.
I don't need to talk today. Unless somebody wants to tell me all their good stuff, then I'll talk to them.
Oh. Yes, let's do.
I'm willing to listen. I have great ears.
Now I'm wondering if like the demon would just stay back here to look like a player that doesn't have any info.
It's possible. The demon and minions.
I'm gonna try and talk to the minion at some point during
Yeah.
the day.
Many different things. The one thing that's terrible is if there's a spy. Adele, do you have a spy as one of your minions this time? Do you know?
I'm not. Wait, because I was with Tommy and he was like, "How do I leave this?" And I didn't tell him he's still there. I'll go get him back.
That's not a no.
It's taking me a second to figure out how to get in and out of these rooms.
Oh, Adele went to go get you.
But then he left.
And Tommy figured it
And he
out.
left. It took me too long.
So
Okay,
if I have this
yeah,
right,
I forgot to tell you, Tommy, that there's 2 leave buttons, and you want to click on leave breakout room, not the meeting.
Well,
Because then you'll
I
get
knew
kicked
that.
out of
I just couldn't find the leave. I was
Right.
going to the breakout thing, and I couldn't find the main room on the breakout list.
Yeah, as soon as you asked, I already clicked, so I was like, "Oh, okay."
so the demon will know who their minions are, but not necessarily what their roles are, if that's right.
Yep.
That's correct.
And that's why they would want to talk with them and see what's going on and tell them, if you're the poisoner, I want you to poison, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So,
You also have the 3 bluff rolls that they want to give to the minions.
also, the
to try and
bluff
help the
roll,
minions
that's
out.
the main reason, actually. They want to give the bluff rolls to their minions. So they have, because the bluff rolls, I don't know if Sam explained it, but the bluff rolls are essentially rolls that aren't in the game that are given to the demon. So they have
Is that
some
why it says other
things to lie
characters
about.
and has 3 options there?
Yes, that is the other characters. It's mainly for the demon. So they will put their 3 bluff rolls there, and they will give some
Okay.
to their minions and keep some for themselves. Well, 1 for each. And it wouldn't conflict with our rolls because those rolls aren't in game. They are in the script, but they're not in game.
Okay.
You have time to chat, Adele?
Yeah, I can chat.
Okay, I'll come to your room.
Okay.
That's suspicious.
No, what's suspicious is that Ayahu and Kenny are still talking.
That is suspicious.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. Of course, they are both relatively new, so they might be ciphering out some questions. Maybe
Yes. Meetings of the minds.
Do you want to have a chat, Tommy?
Who is it? Yes, Jed. Yes.
Yeah. Come to your room if you want.
In whose room?
I'll come to yours.
Okay, that works.
See. Hey, Alex, you want to talk to me in your room or my room or something?
Okay, let me just locate people. Okay, who was that, Cynthia?
Yes.
Or mine? Okay, coming to Cynthia's breakout room.
All right.
I can find it.
Oh, now it's just the two of us.
Yes, it is. Be gone, everybody. Be gone. I'm good, in case you're wondering.
I am too.
That's typically what everybody will tell me. I guess. Oh, geez. Here comes a.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
You want to go not talk for a minute?
Yeah, we can go not talk for a minute. That sounds great.
I was told not to talk to Chris because he won't give me any information anyway.
You've been
It's okay.
telling people
I'm
that?
gonna do that, so you don't need to worry about it. I'll get the non-information from him.
Man, you're giving away all my secrets. Yeah, that's fine. I was just telling Maya all my information, just so you know, Kenny. She's got everything now. She's gonna figure this game out. Boom. Are you evil?
No, I would never be evil.
You are evil.
No, that's a lie. Are you evil?
Nope.
Just go around and like accuse people and then like watch as they feel awkward.
Exactly.
And then you kill them the next day.
Yep.
That's
or maybe
great.
the same
I don't
day.
know if you're evil. So here, I'm going to tell you something.
Oh.
My strategy.
right.
And it's kind of what I do in Among Us. And I don't know that it's particularly good or that it translates well into this game. But one strategy that you can have is that you can just pick somebody and just trust them implicitly. And the odds are, statistically speaking, that normally you'll pick a good player. And you have to do that on day one, because obviously as people die, the odds change.
Yep.
And so you just pick somebody and say, well, if they're good, it'll work out, and if they're not, then it doesn't. And so that's kind of my thought. And I already talked to somebody, so you can't talk to like multiple people and use that strategy, because then your odds go to crap pretty quickly.
Nope. That's correct. So you put it all on Kenny, did you?
I didn't trust him at all. I didn't say anything to him.
Oh, okay.
I'm hopeful that I can work with somebody. I shouldn't have even talked to you. The problem is you give nothing. Can you say something?
I am very good and very, very powerful.
Are you an outsider?
Nope.
Very powerful. Are you the monk?
No, I'm not the monk. That's all I will tell you, is I'm not the monk or an outsider. So I just took out 5 rolls for you. Bam, you're welcome.
5 rolls. Are you the imp?
I'll take out 5 more rolls. I'm not evil. So there you go. That's 10 rolls you don't even have to worry about with me.
Well, let me. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wish that I could get more from you. You're. They say you're a deep well, like that's a thing. I don't know if you're familiar with that term.
People have said that about me.
Well, no, not you. But like that's the thing that people say about people. I don't know if where you live, if that's like a thing that's in the vernacular. That means that they're quiet, but they're very deep, and they're they have a lot of thoughts. I don't know that I'd say that about you. I just think that you are paranoid and you don't share nothing with no one.
I have a lot of paranoid thoughts. That's pretty deep, right? As you look behind you, making me paranoid.
Yeah. Well, there's some strangers just came on.
Oh.
All right, 3 minutes to whisper. Maybe I should go talk to somebody else, since this doesn't appear to be going anywhere.
I gave you a lot of information. You know what you did?
I didn't give you any information.
You gave me nothing. So there
People don't seem to hear it, but I will hear it. But you can turn it on. That's fine. So one of the people I work with is in here. That's why I'm talking. So I'm townsfolk, and I do not get information
anymore. Or you never do.
I might get information at some point, but probably not from you.
So you will have information at some point, okay? But not yet.
Definitely, the information won't be flowing from you.
Well, no, well, probably not. Except for I'm super powerful. Dun 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 dun.
Super. Are you the Undertaker?
Listen.
Hey, I'm gonna pick these off one at a time.
I know, right? I didn't say yes or no to any more rolls. I stopped at monk.
All right, I'm gonna head back and hopefully get something useful, because I feel like I'm in day 1 and I'm definitely blind and have no idea what's going on.
That's fair. Me too. Let's go back. Stop following us. Whoever you are, Kyle. I don't trust you, Kyle. I would nominate you if you were still in this game, sir.
It feels weird creeping on you guys. Like
just watching and not saying anything. It's a little creepy.
I know. That's why I wait to talk to you after he leaves, because I got nobody else to talk to. I'm not telling anybody anything.
I know that's your thing.
And it works. I mean, I was the only good person to make it to the end. Come on now.
I know it works great for you.
Oh, man. Never even talked to you. Didn't even think about you. that works in your favor. I'm just like, he's probably good.
I did like it's playing. I mean, really, just playing in general. I try to get around to talk to everyone.
Yeah,
because I think that's the point of the game: is talk to people, share information, unless whatever. But because I know that your strategy is like not to say things, I was like, I can go talk to him, but I know what's going to happen. Like,
right.
He's going to say nothing, and I'm going to go okay, and then we'll leave.
And then we'll have an awkward silence, and then everybody leaves. Oh, we better get out of his room.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I am not. I'm sorry.
No, this is your room. I'll leave.
Why are you in my room?
I never left.
We're just hanging out.
I'm talking to spectators because I tell them nothing too.
You got a nice place to hang out in.
That's fine. You should have your camera on. This is.
Talk to me. I'll talk with you.
Okay, Yahoo, you want to talk?
I'll go to your room.
I left
Sure,
a Yahoo.
Yahoo, you want to talk?
Weird in my room. It's like spectators chatting and everything.
I'm gonna close the rooms in about 10 seconds.
Yahoo, you want to talk?
You better jump. You better jump.
I know. Let's do it.
My room.
My room.
Okay, your room.
There's like 1,000 spectators in there.
He's so popular.
Closing rooms.
Closing rooms. Okay.
Dang it. Just kidding.
Gotta happen eventually.
I know. I was just joking because that's what everyone says every time.
It occurred to me when I sent everybody to their rooms that I forgot to check the time or make note about even how long it should go. So
I didn't get to talk to Chris. That's why I needed to talk to.
I had so much information to give.
Dang it.
Way to go,
Curiosity.
Sam.
I told some, I guess it was I was talking to Ryan and I had said that I played this like 2 years ago at a convention. I don't think we had like breakouts and whispers. Has anyone played this live, and how do you do that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
I have played it live, and you're allowed to like privately whisper to each other, or even like go outside the circle.
Yep.
For Zoom, breakout rooms is the best way that so you can actually make sure you're talking away from people.
Yeah.
Usually in real life, you would actually step aside if you wanted to and have private conversations that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I played it in real life, as long as everyone can see you, you can go wherever you want as long as you're still in sight.
Yeah, I'll give you more advice later, but if you could find one of those 3 people that I told you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm marking them off so I can remember. Okay.
Yes, just don't say anything about what I said, but hopefully in the next turn I'll give you more advice about why.
Hey, Yahoo.
What up?
You are not as suspicious to me as you were when you first went in there, because I realized that the grimoire I printed out is a different order. So when you said we want to find out who the top 4 people are, online, the empath and the fortune teller are in the top 4, and I was going, that sounds like something like
the empath and fortune teller are not in the top 4.
Yeah, just he had it printed.
He had it printed off wrong.
All right, so real quick, so I'll open up the floor for nominations, but I need to explain how all that works. So during this phase, everybody can nominate once, and everybody can be nominated once. You don't need seconds. Only living players can nominate, but technically dead players can be nominated. There's probably not much reason for that in this script, but it is technically a possibility. In order to have somebody on the chopping block to be executed, you need at least half of the number of living players. So right now that'd be 6. Yep, be 6. But once somebody reaches that threshold, nominations are still open. So other people can still be nominated. They can still be voted on. If anybody else gets more than, say, 6, say they get 7, they'll be on the chopping block instead. And the other player will be safe for the day. If there's a tie for most, then a tie vote at the end of the day will mean no execution. Yeah. So one player needs to have the most amount of votes. So the way that works, so we'll just say Yahoo nominates, let's go to the bottom and say
Just
Tommy.
Say Yahoo nominates me just to make it simple so everyone sees what's going on.
I just did the top to bottom though.
Okay.
But so the Blues pointing Yahoo because he would be the nominator. Tommy would be the nominee. Yahoo would give his reasoning. Tommy would give his defense. Everybody can chime in for a few moments after that, and then we'll vote. So that red hand's going to spin around in a circle. And it's not going to count your vote until the hand goes over your place. And you can vote yes, or you can vote no. Or if you don't press anything, it's the same as a no vote.
How do you press yes?
You have to take your seat.
You have to claim seat first.
yes.
So
So click on your name.
Tommy and Cynthia.
On your name, click on your name.
Gotcha. Okay.
Click
Oh,
on
okay.
And
your name
then
and
Mike
look
is the last one.
Mike too. Yeah.
And then also, if you didn't already hit
What
G,
do I need to do? I'm sorry.
if you
Click
didn't
your
already-
name and then claim seat.
Oh,
For
okay,
those who are
okay,
new,
sorry.
if you haven't hit G until you see the silver side of the circles instead of the gold side. If you could see the silver side instead of the gold side, if you want, as you get info, you could click on the thing and you see how it shows all the roles. You could then click a role and you could put it in if you know someone's role, which will help you to puzzle out who is lying later, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So if you're on the silver side, you could put little notes and stuff in there to help you along as you go.
Silver side is the way to go.
So when we go to start vote, I'll say 3, 2, 1, start voting, and
Oh,
it'll
I was too late, for example.
and
But I was
it'll go around. And like I said, it's only going to record it once it passes you. Keep in mind lag is a factor. So if you're trying to vote at the very last second, you might want to do it a few seconds before that because sometimes it won't count.
Was this a legitimate
Kill
vote?
him.
Was this
No,
just-
no.
I'm just.
All right,
This
I
is
was
just.
like, I didn't touch anything, and now
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
wait, did I just vote to kill someone?
Yes.
It's purely for demonstration purposes.
So I just want to make sure I understand. So once somebody's nominated and has at least half the people, at that point somebody's going to die.
No,
Right?
Unless they get
No,
tied.
we could tie. We could tie.
So
Unless they
yes,
tie,
no.
right?
Yes.
But
There's a few things. We could always vote for someone else and get more votes on someone else in case in that
Correct.
case they would die. If the final vote total is tied, then no one would die anyway.
Yeah, like you
Right.
could potentially have two people that were nominated and got 6 votes, and that is the end of it. And at that point, nobody would die.
so even if somebody has the majority, if somebody else gets more majority, then
Yep.
they would
But
be.
you
the
keep
one.
nominating until nobody wants to nominate, and then if somebody qualifies for death, then they die.
Yes.
Or if there can't be any more nominations.
And essentially,
Gotcha.
every person can nominate once if they want to, and every person can be nominated once. So once you've been nominated, if you didn't get enough votes, we can't put you up again. Like if that was the real thing that just
For
happened,
that
I
day.
would put you.
Yeah.
I couldn't then turn around and nominate you as well. I can nominate someone else, but I couldn't nominate you.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And once you're dead, you can still participate and give information and everything.
Yes.
At the vote.
Yeah. No role will be revealed. No, your team won't be revealed. You'll still be able to discuss, do whispers. Your abilities won't work anymore. You can't nominate anymore, and you have 1 vote to last for the whole rest of the game. So you want to make sure it counts.
Yes, and we'll never know if you're good or bad until the end. So if you die, we'll never know if you're good or bad. Obviously, certain people will know if they're good or bad based on, there's certain things that might happen, like, for example, let's say that a good guy nominates the Virgin. Like, let's say a Yahoo was the Virgin and I was a good guy, whatever role, it doesn't matter, any of the other blue roles, and I say I nominate a Yahoo, instantly I would die, which would also confirm that a Yahoo's the Virgin. Then he would have no more power the rest of the game either, but he would then be confirmed good, and I would be confirmed good as well. So you know we're good.
That's fine because that is the only ability that person has, and at that point, they've achieved their goal.
And they've achieved their goal and showed that we have 2 good people. Normally, if there is someone like that,
Or a spy.
a good thing to do, and I don't know because I obviously haven't talked to a Virgin yet, but if there is, a good thing is a top 4 role person might give out their info. Like the first 4 roles, which only get info, already got their info and will never get info again. One of those people would be good to, if they know the Virgin, would be to nominate the Virgin, and then they would die. We don't have to actually kill the Virgin now, and we could vote not to kill, but then they could give out their info, and we've now cleared 2 people. So
This is all assuming that there is a virgin, and
that's assuming there's a virgin. We don't know. I mean,
So real quick, I also want to make sure everybody knows there's only one execution per day. That's what you're voting on, is for an execution. So once an execution happens, it goes to the night phase right after.
Yep.
This is more important for other scripts and not so much for this one. But an execution doesn't technically guarantee a death. But again, that's more so for other scripts and not this one.
yes.
But that's worth noting.
Also, can you nominate for no deaths after someone's on the chopping block?
As long as they didn't
No.
die. As long as they weren't. As long as they didn't get enough votes to die. Yeah, you can't do it after someone's already got enough votes.
Yeah. What you might want to do
Can just
then is either
nominate a
try to
dead
tie it,
person
or
once
you
someone's
can.
dead.
You could also nominate a dead player and execute them,
Yes.
because you can't. If you're dead, you can still be executed, but you won't die twice.
Or you will die twice, but it doesn't matter in this script.
Technically speaking, no.
You don't die, you get executed.
I know you're thinking of the zombie, but
but you actually don't die.
yeah. That's a whole other thing. But
Don't worry about
so
that.
anyway, with that said, everybody do your discussion.
Yeah, so-
Nominations are open.
So moving on to the game now, the only people that are going to have information right now are going to be people who have one of the top 4 roles. Like basically, the only people that are going to have information are washerwoman, librarian, investigator, and chef. If any of them want to give out any information, this is the time to do it. If they want to, they don't all have to. We might have one, we might have more than one. I don't know. If they do, it's the time to do it. So we at least have some puzzle. Me personally, I have no information. I have no suspects either, obviously, yet. But if anyone has anything that might help us, if the time passes, if you haven't checked, like if you are one of those votes, but you haven't actually checked with all the people to confirm the things that you found out. Obviously, just so you know, if you're the investigator and you found out someone's a minion, they're never going to tell you they're a minion. They're going to tell you they're a different role.
Yeah.
So one of the 2 people is obviously lying to you. I assume everyone was told about how the demon gets bluff rolls and had to pass them to the minions, or will pass them to the minions. So the minions will lie about what they are, and they will try to blend in and pretend they're one of the good roles.
Another thing that's useful is the chief. They start knowing how many pairs of evil
chef.
players there are.
Chef.
So in this, what?
It's chef,
The chef.
not the
Okay.
chief.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's one of the top 4 roles.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, I'm explaining that they start knowing how many pairs there are, and what a pair is if there's 2 people sitting next to each other that are bad. And basically, normally you'll be told 0, but if you're told 1 or 2, 2 is the most you can be told right now. Well, yeah, I think so. If you're told 1 or 2,
No, there's
like,
recluse. There's recluse.
There's a recluse that could show up evil.
So 3 could be
okay.
possible.
Okay.
Oh,
good.
yeah.
But my point is that if you get 1, 2, or I guess 3 or 4 or whatever is possible, those numbers are more helpful. 0 is not particularly helpful.
No,
Well,
0 is helpful too.
Yeah,
just
because I mean they're
helpful.
not next to each other.
0
Sure.
means that no one's next to each other, which is also helpful. But of course, one of the things that we have to deduce is if all this info is true, or if some of these people are either
Yes.
drunk or poisoned, in which case some of the numbers, like the chef might get a 0 if there is a chef, and it might not really be 0 because they're the drunk,
Poisoned.
or they
Yes.
were
Drunk or
poisoned
poisoned,
this
yeah.
turn because there's a poisoner. Because those are the things that we need to figure out. That's part of the game, is figuring that out.
For the
I
new-
have a suggestion other than the 4 rolls coming out, the top 4. I think if the recluse is in game, there's no reason to keep them alive, just because they do more harm than good when they're alive.
That's true
Yeah, I'd
also.
agree with that.
So
So if
is there recluse?
I would actually make an argument for just us to vote to not kill, because right now the demon probably doesn't know hardly anything, and all those roles that get information could get more information, and the demon wouldn't know which roles they are. They wouldn't know any bad roles. Maybe the demon will kill the recluse or kill
And
one of those top 4 characters that have already gotten all their
The
information.
recluse
So
could
if
come
we
out tomorrow, or you
Well,
know.
yes and no, Ryan, because if we have an Undertaker, we're just wasting his ability or their ability.
Yes, the Undertaker.
yeah,
is
that's
able
true.
to-
We're
the
wasting
Undertaker
Undertaker,
is
but we're
able
making
to-
a lot harder for the demon. I feel like if we don't kill him.
But the Undertaker is confirming every day if we kill.
Yes, the Undertaker. If we do kill someone, the Undertaker could then.
Yeah, no,
the
I
Undertaker
agree.
would
It's bad
then
for the Undertaker. I'm just saying it's also bad for the demon if we don't kill.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, but it all depends. Like if people have info, like if there's a recluse, you might want to die because you are on the good team, and you're going to show up wrong and you're going to ping wrong for
Yeah.
people.
Because if you're next to an empath, for instance, you're messing them up for no reason.
Yep.
If there's
And
a
so
top
on.
four, if there's a top four role, like if someone's the investigator and they talked to both of the people and they felt that one person was more shady than the other person, they could say so. You know, I'm not one of these roles, or else I might say stuff. It all depends what information you got and who you talk to. So I don't know what everyone's role is because I haven't talked to everyone's, and everyone that I talked to hasn't quite told me their role anyway. So, you know, I don't have any suspicions on anyone because I haven't gotten a feel yet. But if anyone does have feels, they may want to say it now, or else we may just go to bed. But that's
Well, I have feels of a possible recluse, but I don't want to out the person unless they come out.
Did you actually talk to someone who said they're the recluse, or you just
No, just I talked to several people and they're maybe a recluse is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one thing, is just to try to determine how many outsiders there are, even if they don't want to identify which specific role they are. Just knowing that they're an outsider
Yeah, well,
is helpful at some point. You know, we may,
For the new people, are we right in saying that there's 2 outsiders unless there's a Baron? And then
Yes.
if there's 4 outsiders,
Yes.
and if there is a Baron and there's 4 outsiders, then one of us is going to be drunk. In which case, let's say I was drunk, and let's, for example, let's say I'm the washerwoman, but I'm actually really the drunk. Then I would be told I'm the washerwoman. I would be given washerwoman info, but it would be completely wrong because I'm actually the drunk.
Yep.
But I'm drunk thinking I'm the washerwoman.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm very leery to share information that I received, because I'm like, I could be completely wrong, and
No,
or the person could be lying to me, you know. So
well, it
it's hard
depends.
to-
If you're able to confirm stuff, it's different than if you're not able to confirm stuff. And it depends what you confirmed. It all depends what you get, if it's worth bringing it out or not. That's the whole thing.
You do
I'm-
need to
I'm
share
also-
some information, because if nobody shares any information, then we don't have a puzzle to solve.
Okay,
Yeah.
But
so
you want to be
is it-
careful with your information.
if someone was an outsider, would that be good information to know? Because like, will we? I mean,
It depends. Like, it depends, because if you know what outsider they are, like, again, the recluse is an outsider that we want the recluse to be killed early, because even though they're on the good team, it hurts us because they will show up as bad. So the fortune teller will see the recluse as bad and think that they might be the demon when they're really not the demon.
It would
So they
also
might
help
not be able to-
Nominations
there were
in too.
3
We need
outsiders.
to move the game
because if
along.
there's-
But of course, if you know, they're the saint, we don't want that person to ever die during the day.
Yeah.
Right.
If they're the butler, it's not so important for them to know. And obviously, if they're drunk, no, they're not going to know they're drunk, so they're not going to know they're.
And
Well,
Mike, one thing that you can do if you want information to get out, but you don't want necessarily to share it yourself, like you could tell somebody that you trust and then tell them to publicly share.
Yep.
By the way, the saint is in play, and that way nobody knows who it is, but we just know that it exists.
Yeah.
Need a nomination within say 2 minutes.
Okay.
So-
Has anyone heard of multiple
Well,
outsiders yet?
here's the information I'll share. I'm pretty sure there's one outsider at least in the game.
Well, there's 2. You're not pretty sure there's
What? I have a special role.
an outsider that knows they're an outsider.
And a demon, I suppose, is like also in the game.
Yeah, another demon.
Okay, so it sounds like no one's going to share anything at all today.
Well, why would the recluse not come out at this point? And or
Okay, so the only reason the recluse will not come out is for the sake of, like in werewolf, you don't want to narrow down the good rolls, right? That's the only reason. But I think the negatives outweigh the positives for keeping them alive. I do
If
think
they're gonna blow up
killing
as
them
someone
is
else's
better.
role, like just have the other role share them information. And then they-
Yeah, that's another way. That's another way. That's another way.
There's
So,
also
like,
like a 40% chance
So-
they're not even in the game.
Yeah, but if they're not in the game, if no one's coming out,
well, then my information is a bit weird, but yeah,
Here's the
possibly.
So we're
thing.
so are we saying it's a good idea for the recluse to come out?
if there is a recluse, it's.
I think
It's
it would-
definitely not the worst thing if the recluse.
So
was in.
here's the short
Well,
answer.
then
Wait,
I will
wait.
say that I'm the recluse.
Okay, so that's good, because here's the thing: if you're the recluse, then we know if we don't have more outsiders than just the recluse, then we know that the other outsider is the drunk. for
Oh no,
sure.
there's another. I know of another.
Okay, so we know there's at least 2. So unless we know of a third, then we know there's no drunk in the game, which helps us because then we know that the only
Well,
way to get bad.
I know
there's a
someone who
Baron.
has misinformation as well. So
Unless there's a Baron, then there could still be a drunken play.
I
That's
know
what
someone
I'm
has
saying.
misinformation.
But-
Either they were
but wait,
poisoned
wait.
or they're drunk.
Wait, Adele, I'm just trying to explain it all to all the new players without you guys stop throwing wrenches. I'm trying to explain to the new players. So
Okay.
basically, knowing that we have a recluse, and this is for all the new players, knowing that we have a recluse means we have one. Now Adele's saying that he knows we have at least two others, which means then he
I
knows
don't
some of
think
the
he said at least two
information,
others.
which I don't know how he knows all that, but let's just assume he does, because I haven't talked to the same people as him. That means we're assuming that there's 4 outsiders in the game, the
Yes.
3 normal ones plus the drunk, which means that one of us is drunk and our power is not really our power. But
Need a nomination.
if Tommy's
To
saying
be
he's
fair,
not-
I didn't say I know 2 others. I know 1 more.
then,
I
then,
didn't.
then yes. So
Well,
let's
I nominate Tommy because if he's the recluse, then
It's
and by
better
the way, that's not like meant to. I'm not coming at you. Your role is bad.
Yeah.
Your role is for
Yeah.
killing.
I got that part of the conversation. That's why I decided to come out.
I mean, you're still in the game when you're dead, by the way. Like, it's,
Right.
Yeah, so you're not losing
And
much.
if we have
You
if
just
we
lose
have
voting
the
privileges.
Undertaker will learn that you are the recluse, and if he shares that information, then we will trust you. And
That's
Because
not
doesn't-
necessarily true.
Okay, so here's a
Undertaker can
question I
see
have to
them as a
everybody.
minion.
Since we're going with since everybody knows that I'm recluse now, the rules say that I still will show up as an evil person at night. I mean, I'll still show up as an evil person even though I'm dead.
yes, if someone picks
Oh.
That's true, but we don't need to worry about you being a
Yeah, we
demon
just
and
already
come
carried
back to
that.
you to kill you or
Gotcha.
anything.
Wait, wait,
Made a
wait,
Because I was
reason.
confused
Yeah,
where that was
wait, wait.
going.
Let me explain
Gotcha.
it further, Tommy, so you understand. Now that you've said you're the recluse, the fortune teller will never pick you, because if they pick you, they're going to get a ping as a demon. So if there's a fortune teller, they're never going to pick you. So it's good that you came out, because you now have told the fortune teller, never pick me, because if you pick me, you're going to ping as a demon. And by the way, the
All right,
fortune
all right,
teller.
I'm going to
if there is
mute
one-
everybody real quick.
If there is one for the fortune.
All right, Yahoo, you can make your accusation.
Well, he came out as the recluse. If he was the demon, that's a super odd thing to do. Seems pretty obvious that we should kill him. Either he's, there's no reason not to kill him.
All right, and then Tommy, you can give your defense. You're muted.
This is not a good defense.
I don't really have a defense here. The whole reason I came out was so that this would happen, I guess, or at
All right.
least that. I mean, it was
No,
information.
So Tommy, it's good because if we do have an Undertaker, the Undertaker confirmed that you're the recluse as well. Which
That's not
the
true.
Undertaker will
That's
probably
not true,
talk to.
actually. They won't confirm because the recluse will register
The
something.
recluse's ability is that they can be seen as evil.
No, the Undertaker sees the
No, they
No,
don't
it can
actually.
be
We
either way.
confirmed it.
the Undertaker would confirm it.
So-
Stop
It
those-
doesn't
I know
actually,
you have
Sam.
hypotheticals.
To clarify, the
I'm
recluse
trying to help all
can
the new players here. So
the recluse
stop doing
can
your
show up as a minion or a demon.
Yes, even if the Undertaker, yes.
with the Undertaker too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
part of the recluse ability. They can register as a minion or a demon.
They can show as a recluse, but they can also show as a minion.
Okay.
However,
Yeah.
there's no reason that a minion would want to get killed. Well, that's not true. Okay, never mind. Everything is as chaotic as ever.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, the minion would want to die
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, because you die and then you're confirmed as good, and then you
And
can
you join the
like,
circles and you.
All right.
don't even have to
manipulate
worry
everything.
about people killing you at that point.
We're gonna start the vote. Starts with Jason. I'm gonna vote in 3, 2, 1.
Especially if you're the Baron, because the Baron is essentially useless alive. They don't have an ability.
We need 6 votes to.
That is true.
Yeah. But I don't know why I'm saying it though in public.
Kill him.
Give me more ideas.
Kill him. Kill him.
Well, at this point, I
Murder.
don't think the Baron is going to come out as the recluse unless that already happened.
Well, no, but there will probably be some other role that they'll come out as. They're gonna find some other useless role, I guess.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's 11 votes. That is enough to put Tommy on a chopping block. Is there any other nominations?
We could still kill Mike because we have that leeway. We have that one vote because he didn't choose to kill.
would we
I thought
go
I
on?
did. I clicked on it. What is it? What did I do wrong?
you didn't click vote yes.
I clicked on. I'm sorry. I clicked on recluse.
Oh, he
How
changed.
that
He put him in as recluse. Got it.
No, there was a little thing in the middle that says vote no, vote yes. You're supposed to do that when the thing goes around when we're voting.
I'm so sorry. I didn't see that.
Oh,
Sorry
it's not
about
a
That
big
should
deal.
have been
I'm not-
unanimous.
This is my first time
It
on
was-
the line.
it was
Close
pretty much
nominations in
unanimous.
10 seconds.
I think we can go to sleep.
I think we're good. I just want to ask one thing about the voting.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I have to click it before it gets to me, or does it get
Yes.
to
Before
Oh,
you
That's
click,
why it's
yes,
in a circle
before it
and
gets
goes
to
to the
you.
person
Yeah.
who's nominated around in a circle.
So
Okay.
you could, for example, bluff that you're voting yes and then take it away at the last moment, or the opposite way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
It's
once
usually
cashed
very
in,
important in the
your vote
last
is
day.
locked.
But
of the game.
Tommy has been executed. If I can click the right button. Tommy
So,
is dead.
Tommy, just so you know, until you know for sure that someone's evil or preferably the demon, you don't want to use your vote because you're only going to get one more vote the whole game. The
Yeah,
whole
that's
game
correct.
you only get one vote, so you don't want to use it yet.
All right.
And obviously,
gonna-
you're going to want to talk to people.
I'm gonna open up breakout rooms. It will probably try to send you to the wrong room. Except let me make sure I fix Kenny first before I open up. Actually, it's already set. Okay, yeah. So it might send you to the wrong room. Just click later, and then you can go to breakout rooms and go to your right room. Just remember, don't look at the breakout rooms while you're in your room.
One down. 4 more to go. 3 more to go. 3 more. Let's see if we can just end this in 4 nights and just kill all the bad guys right away. Boom.
Happens, then Chris dying.
And let me
Okay.
reopen all the breakout
Excuse
rooms.
me?
I want to talk to Mike and Tommy together if possible.
Whispers are open.
Mike and Tommy, do you guys want to talk together for a second?
Yes, let's join my room. Join my room.
I would like to talk to you at
Mike's
some point,
room?
Mike.
Yes, Mike's room.
Tommy, also come to Mike's room.
Hey, Adele, you want to chat again?
Yeah, I can go again.
Why would somebody kill me? That's
My place?
inappropriate
Question
behavior.
to the people:
Sure.
Would they, in werewolf, you really wouldn't kill the other werewolves? Would the imp or anybody have killed one of their own demons?
Yeah, if the imp kills themselves, they can actually pass the demon off to someone else. That one of their minions will become the demon. They would only kill their demon, I guess, if they. Yeah, no, I can't think of a reason why they'd kill the demon in this script.
It can happen, but it's
If
not.
it got close. If
It's not
somebody was
very-
but I
really
guess
suspicious.
If they thought they were going to die anyways, like the village was going to kill them the next day, they might just kill them so that then maybe they're trusted. I don't know.
It might happen more towards the end of the game, but right at the start of the game, it's not. There's
So
not too
it's-
much reason to do it.
It's fairly safe to say that Chris was good.
I would say so, yes.
Yeah, it's pretty high likelihood.
All right. I'm getting a feel for it. I'm learning it.
No worries.
Maya, I didn't talk to you. You're my other neighbor.
Yeah, you want to talk? I'll come to your
Sure.
room.
Okay.
Chris, do you want to talk?
Who's that?
Cynthia.
Yeah, let's go for it. I'll go to your room.
Which room?
I'll go to yours.
Mine? Okay.
Sure.
Alrighty.
Hello.
Okay, hi. So, I mean, I'm assuming most likely you're on the good team, unless, like they said, the demon killed himself.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to kill myself this early because there was no suspicion on me whatsoever yet. So
Yeah, that seems like a pretty wild plan to do. So I'm just wondering if you have any info then, or any suspicions.
Yep.
Help me out.
I would tell you that a Yahoo and Adele are evil, probably. And to that extent, it's either Maya or Jason as well. But I'm not sure which.
Okay. Adele, you said, and who else?
Adele, a Yahoo are my 2 top suspicions.
Okay.
And then like on a second tier, I would put like Maya and Jason.
Okay. Why?
Because of all the stuff I know and the fact that I talked to a Yahoo and now I'm dead.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out the game. So
No,
if
that's
I'm asking
okay.
weird questions, it's mostly
Do you
that.
want to? I mean, I'm dead. I don't. That doesn't mean necessarily that you can trust me 100%. But if you'd like to tell me your role or any information whatsoever, I am very good at keeping secrets, and I can help you along the way.
I am okay. I will tell you the role. I feel like I do trust you. There's probably not much reason not to. I'm the monk.
Oh, okay. So you.
So I am trying to figure out who to save each night. And that's why I'm trying to get some info from you to figure out at least, like, I have no idea who I should save.
Oh yeah, it'd be nice if I come across anybody who claims a powerful role and I believe them, I will give that information to you.
Okay. All right.
But that's about all I can
Something.
really do to help you, other than to tell you who I said was bad. And if you come across like the fortune teller or empath, you may want to give them my suggestions for what that's worth, and maybe they can check them.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
All right. Would anybody else like to talk?
Oh, my mute button's gonna keep coming up. I don't like that.
I'll chat with you, Mike.
Oh, I see that I wasn't talking. Hey, Tommy, you want to talk?
Sure.
I'll come to you, Mike.
Okay.
Your room at Yahoo?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't want to invite anyone to talk because I'm going to get them in a room and go, I don't know what to say.
All right, Kenny, I'll talk to you then.
Sure. Come to my room because I have difficulty. I've got the weird thing.
Okay, you got the weird thing. I will go to your room.
Let's see, where's Alex?
Chris, you want to talk?
You want to
or-
talk, Alex? Let's talk.
Sure. Your room?
We'll go to yours.
Okay. See if I can find my own room.
Tricky, isn't
Want to
it?
talk my event since we're
Yeah, I was just about to ask you.
They're not in alphabetical
I'll
order.
come to your room.
So I don't have any info on you other than the fact that you died.
Right? I don't have a
No.
lot of info except for the fact that I talked to a Yahoo and now I'm dead.
Oops.
Yep.
And
I feel I may have said
I
too
guess
much.
one of the things I'm looking for is, anybody that wants to say they were an outsider. I guess the other thing would be any reason to suspect that people knew what you were and therefore that's why you died, or do you think it was just random?
I think it was a Yahoo, but I could have been random, I guess. But my feeling was a Yahoo.
Ouch.
Because I told him I was a strong roll and I'm dead now. Didn't tell him what role, but I told him I was a strong roll. What about you? Do you have any information?
Well, I can say that what I've talked to Ryan first, and I suspect he's an outsider. I was trying to see if he would be like a top 4 or an outsider, and that was what I was trying to get out of him. I talked to Maya, and I got that she was a town folk. She claimed to be toward the bottom of the listing, and I kind of trust her, so.
Okay. Do you have any role where you could check people? Like if I gave you a couple names, I could have you check them?
Yeah. So I talked to my neighbors for a reason. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay. Oh. And did you get any bad ones?
No, I didn't get.
No. Okay, that's for you. Okay. Okay, so Maya's probably good. Yeah, don't tell too many people that information.
Right. Yeah. I think the only other person I talked to Cynthia, and I said, well, I could be this, I could be this type of role, I could be that. Who knows?
Yeah.
So unless she could read me, as I got happier when I talked about people that might get information later. I'm not very good at talking to people.
If I had to put money on it, I would say Yahoo, Adele, and Jason are the bad guys. But
you haven't heard anything about any other info then?
no, I wasted too much time talking to Yahoo, I guess.
No other rumors. Okay.
Yep, nothing yet. I'll keep my ear to the ground.
Take care.
Yep, you too.
Full. Yeah, one of those. I mean, I think is sounds pretty solid. So I think that'll be pretty good.
Very solid.
Super solid.
All right, who wants some information? Who wants to talk about their information? Who wants to know who's bad? Because I already know.
I can chat with you, Chris. I'll come to you.
Okay, you can come to me. Where is my room?
Hey,
Hello.
any suspicions so far?
A Yahoo.
Oh, really?
Yep. I talked
Okay,
to
I was gonna
him
say-
and I told him I was a powerful role and now I'm dead.
Okay. Wow, yeah. That would definitely be cause for that. I'm suspicious of Jed. He just hasn't been willing to share anything. I've talked to him multiple times now. Which is fine. Maybe he's just holding it really close to the vest. But everyone else I'm talking to is at least trying to share something. So I know of 2 people that are top 4 roles. One of them's top 3. I'm hoping that they'll come out with some of their information today. I only know the information for one of them. The other person hasn't told me their information.
Okay.
But one of them that had their information, the one that I do know has their information, they're 2 people that they saw were Tommy and Jason. And so we already know what Tommy is. So.
Oh, gotcha.
But their information was about the other person. I just don't know that they want me to share it yet or not. But I'm hoping they'll come out with it.
They should
Anyways.
rather soon. So we have. I heard of a chef. Is that one of the 2 roles that you heard of?
No.
So we might have 3 top roles or somebody lying.
We might have 3 or someone's lying. Yep. Because I was told basically, that the 2 people I know were both top 2 roles.
Oh, okay.
Or sorry, top 3 roles.
Right. Yep.
So.
And I heard
not the chef.
So either one of those might be lying, or we just have.
Were you actually a powerful role, or were you just bluffing that?
I just know I'm dead, and I gave somebody my powerful role.
Yep. Okay.
Only one person too. So
yeah,
I don't
I'll keep an eye on a Yahoo then. But like I said, a Yahoo and Jed are the only people I'm suspicious of right now. I feel pretty good about Jason and Kenny and Adele.
I don't think there's a spy either, because, well, that's just my hunch.
Okay.
For reasons.
I don't know if anyone feels like if there's a. I haven't heard about a lot of outsiders, so I don't know if there's a Baron. So that would mean there's probably a poisoner then.
Yeah, that seems fair. Because I haven't heard of any 4 outsiders or even 3, so probably no Baron. Yeah. Poisoner and Scarlet Woman is my guess.
It's his first storytelling game too, so I bet that he puts Scarlet Woman in there. Every storyteller puts Scarlet Woman in the first game because if something goes wrong, it can kind of save them and make the game go a little longer.
Although so I don't think this one's going to last very long. I think it's a Yahoo and Adele. They're my top suspects right now.
Oh, you're suspicious of Adele. Okay, see, I'm not suspicious of Adele yet, but
I am.
That would be bad for me if it's Adele.
Uh-oh.
We'll
boy,
see.
I know what that means. Maybe. I have a feeling what that means.
It might mean that. So.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways. All right. Well, any reasons why you're suspicious of Adele? Real quick, or?
Mostly because he talked to a Yahoo like first thing today.
Okay.
And I don't know if I don't trust Adele or a Yahoo. Why are they talking right away? And I think
fair.
they might have talked yesterday, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's all.
Okay. Well, cool.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Yep. Have a good one.
Yeah, I always get confused as to who can see me as what and stuff as that character as well. It's
last call for whispers.
And people say I don't give out information. I'm full of information.
Chris and I just figured it out.
Yep.
Game's
all
over.
said and done. Nice try. They shouldn't kill me. Womp, 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 womp. I'm dead. I know what Tommy is, or what he claims.
So if you figured it all out, then what's your suspicion, Chris?
Well, hold on. Everybody's coming back now. I don't want to give everybody the information so they can lie their way out of it.
No. Go ahead.
If it was just you, Tommy, we'd tell you.
Yeah.
Don't let me interrupt what you were saying.
I was not saying anything.
All right, I think that's everybody. Nominations are open. Talk away.
String him up.
Wait, Chris never even claimed a role after he died.
He doesn't have to.
That's weird.
I don't.
If
Yeah, you don't
wanna
have
find
to.
out, if you want to find out, you talk to him, and he might tell you or might not tell you. He might tell you what info he has. The whole point of this is to piece all the info together. Like how when I was just telling you that I could do something with you, I was telling you that because we could all piece together because we're never going to be able to talk to everyone, and we don't want everything public because there's 3 people who are lying.
Yep.
Yes.
So you don't want everything public, which is why I was trying to answer some of those questions in private.
All right.
And sharing in private doesn't mean it's public because if someone tells me something, it doesn't mean I'm going to go blurt it out in public to everyone.
Well,
but he might.
Sometimes.
That has happened.
Doesn't mean it will for sure, but it might.
Might. There's always possible.
The intention is what matters. He doesn't do it intentionally.
As far as doing this, I said I was going to do it before, and I'm doing it now. I'm advocating for one of the top 4 to come out and give some information because I don't think they get any extra information as the game goes on. There's no reason not to hide.
I do agree. Especially if they're the investigator or the chef, possibly.
I have a feeling we don't have a chef for an investigator in the game based on what I've talked to.
Okay.
I'm just being
All
honest.
right.
I don't think we have a chef
I'll
for
come out.
investigator.
I'll come out.
You don't
so-
have to, Mike. Your role doesn't mean anything anymore.
you
Don't, Mike.
you
There's
don't
no
need
reason
to.
to.
Okay.
Mike, there's
okay.
no reason
Well, and
to. I'm
the
being
other
honest.
thing-
There's no reason.
Okay.
The other thing is
And
that
Mike,
yeah,
if you do, then the demon's gonna know not to attack you or kill you because of that. There's no reason for you to come out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Kind of know
We'll
now.
leave it
anyway.
at that.
That's the reason why top 4 roles don't necessarily come out because then demon knows not to kill them because they have no
Yeah.
more info and they're gonna kill people with info, which is why we have to hope there's things like soldiers or monks to protect our people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's kill a Yahoo.
So-
why? That's the worst idea I've ever heard.
Because you're evil.
Not true.
You're the
Okay,
only
what
person I
about,
talked to, and I'm dead now. That's all I
What
know.
about
That's so stupid. You didn't even tell me anything.
I told you a lot. I
Well,
gave you
I-
a lot of information.
That's the bottom 3. Yeah, you did say that, Jason. You said bottom 3 is Scott.
Oh, yeah.
He remembers. He won't forget.
He won't forget.
Happening.
Let's
Chris,
kill
I'm
him.
not bad. I did not get you killed.
You got me killed.
Now Jason's
Mm.
frozen.
Yeah, it's I wish we had more time. I want to talk to other people, but because apparently there's word on the street that I'm suspicious. I don't know how that came to me.
Well, look at you. You smile every 30 seconds.
Adele, you
I
are
always
Look, there it is again.
always suspicious.
You got him.
Boom.
So does anyone have a bad feeling about someone or a vibe about someone that they've talked to that they don't think that they're telling the truth?
Hey, Yahoo.
Chris, keep your mouth shut.
Hey, Yahoo. Hey, Yahoo. Hey, Yahoo.
Chris, why are you so on Ayaho?
Because he talked to me and then he died.
Yep.
But
I did not
And I
Chris
gave
doesn't
him some information.
No, you
Oh,
didn't.
did you?
Talk. You did not.
I
give
gave
me
him
information.
enough information for him to want to kill me, apparently.
Yeah, you cleared 5 rolls, 4 of which were the demon and the minions. You said I'm not those, and then you died.
And then I
That's not a
told
lot
you,
of
oh, I
information.
said I was powerful too.
Well, if we believe, if
You're
we
lying in
believe-
your coffin there. You don't look very powerful.
if we believe Yahoo might be bad because if Chris said he had a powerful role, which I don't know what it is, I haven't talked to Chris yet to find out.
Jason,
if-
you're making a mistake.
If
That's what I
Chris,
said.
so if Chris did tell a Yahoo that he had a powerful role that gets a lot of info.
Okay, listen, Jason, let's talk tomorrow because I believe that you're good and I have a lot of information that can centers in on you. And I would like, before you just randomly and chaotically kill me, to be part of the game. So please don't kill me.
I'm
should've
gonna
killed him.
Why do you-
I'm gonna vouch for Yahoo. I'm gonna vouch for Yahoo because we just talked and I think he needs to share. He needs to talk to Jason. So I think we should not kill him.
That sounds
But
like a
he-
mistake.
About
He
that.
does want to kill because we'll need a nomination.
Just so you know, Mike, Adele's now looking at you and he's even more suspicious of me than he was. So the game is a cobweb of crap.
You know, and I could be drunk this whole time and not know. Oh wait, let me pick up my Jack and Coke and have another sip. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Nice choice. Nice choice.
Uh,
Gentleman Jack, or is it single barrel or
We have
regular?
another 3 minutes for nominations.
uh,
So do I get this game moving along?
It's whatever bourbon my wife bought for me this week.
Oh, gotcha.
So will it help to have anybody come out with info? I have no idea who to trust at this point.
Well, there's some people I trust, there's some people I don't quite trust yet because they weren't so forthcoming. But I don't have major suspicions.
I think it's hard to be forthcoming because you don't know who to be forthcoming to. And anytime you give away information, it's like it would be really detrimental if it gets to the other team, no matter what it is.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, even if you give your information to a good player, they might inadvertently share it with somebody, even if they say they won't.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Happens every time.
Here's the real thing, and the fact that Yahoo just said that it makes me more suspicious of him.
Well, it's weird. It's weird that me saying a truthful thing would make me suspicious.
Oh, it said that if you share info with good people, they might spread it on to bad people. Which
well, it happens because if I trust the wrong person, like your circle of trust is. Do you know how coronavirus works? You're around people that are not infected, and then they go to other people that are not infected, and the next thing you know, everyone's infected. That's how it is.
Anyway, Kenny, what I was trying to say, if people aren't sharing info, and hopefully most of the people in that circle, if people are sharing info, we will never win the game.
Jason, what's happening?
Because
Jason, you need to get off the dial-up part.
Oh, it's not just me that's having trouble.
No, Jason
it's
is choppy.
It's on his part.
Okay, so in this game, Kenny, the good people, if they don't share info, I think my internet's fine.
You got a storm coming through, Jason, or anything?
But anyway, part of the game is if the good people don't share info, we're never going to win.
I know. I'm not saying that good people shouldn't share info. I'm just saying that you do need to be careful because, like, literally, if you tell somebody something, it's out. And I'm not saying, like, this is not complex strategy. This is just simple stuff.
But it's not out. It's not out if you tell someone something. It depends if they're going to splurge it to everyone or not splurge it to everyone.
No, I know. It's not necessary. I hope the one person that I gave all my information to didn't tell anyone else yet. That would be dumb, actually.
Was it a Yahoo? Because you might be dead tonight.
I don't know.
You gave all your information to someone?
Have we heard of a third outsider
did,
at all? Because that's important. I think we don't have a Baron at this point.
I
but
don't think we've heard of a third outsider. I think that is important too. I think what Chris is saying is very important.
Yeah, I haven't heard of a third outsider, but
3 minutes.
Just two? Okay,
but,
so
but the third outsider could most definitely be the Saint, and we wouldn't hear of them anyways, right?
Yeah, we would. The Saint would tell
No,
someone.
they
they're
won't
the
come
Saint.
out until they're nominated. That's how I usually see it being played.
they might tell somebody, though, I would think. I would
They
hope.
might tell
They
somebody.
might. They
They're
might.
not
Yeah,
gonna
they
tell
might.
publicly. They're not going to be like, I'm the Saint, but they might
Yeah.
tell someone in the private room just so someone knows that they're the Saint.
If you
Need a
want to tell me
nomination.
you're a
There's a
saint,
difference.
feel free. I'm dead. Just saying, later on.
I'm
Yes,
gonna give it
let's hear
a
the
count of
Saints,
10
which
for a
is
nomination.
so no one has suspicions at all.
I still think we should kill because of the Undertaker, but I don't know.
If we have an Undertaker,
3 seconds, guys.
Well, nominate someone. That's not me.
I can't nominate.
Nomination.
Hey, Yahoo.
What?
Who was that?
It was me. I'm not saying that I don't believe you, hey, Yahoo, but we got to nominate someone. We'll just have a vote. If you live, you live. If you don't,
Hey,
The Undertaker.
you know, it's not a big deal. You'll either die or you live.
hey,
Right.
everyone
I'm
said
gonna mute
Murder.
everybody real quick. And Ryan, you gonna mute yourself and give your reasoning?
Yeah, I mean, people were saying we should kill someone today. I don't know that I necessarily feel that way, but Yahoo seemed to be the one with the most suspicion, so I figured let's just get the vote over with. If we want to kill him, we'll kill him. If not, then we won't, and then the discussion will be over. We can focus on someone else. So I don't have any strong suspicions of Yahoo other than other people shared that they were suspicious of Yahoo. So yeah.
Alrighty, Yahoo.
And Adele's flashing his vote. That's great. Chris, I've gone from knowing that you'll never share any information to me to I don't even want information from you. I'm going to stay away from you. I did nothing wrong. I talked to you and then you died, which literally is like a 10% chance. Like there's only so many people in this room. And I also talked to 3 people. So the reality is that any one of those people could have died and then suspected me. So this is nonsense.
Anybody else want to
So,
chime in?
Chris, I have a question for Chris. I have a question for Chris to chime in. This isn't for a Yahoo, this is for Chris. How powerful is your role, and do you suspect a spy in the game that knows your role and told it to the demon, or do you suspect that a Yahoo knows your role?
I think that there's
I didn't
more
talk to you
important
if I got-
roles that they could have killed first. I don't think there's a spy.
So you don't suspect a spy.
Right. Is there
No.
anything regarding the Yahoo's nomination?
I'm like a mid to upper mid.
Well, that does.
Well, I'll talk to you later about that. But
what he's trying to figure out is that he has a mid-level role, and so it's not the spy; it's because of me. And thanks, Jason. You're wonderful.
You're helping in his case.
Till tomorrow and have a conversation.
I definitely don't think it's a spy.
All right. We're going to start the vote. It's going to start with Mike. All right. It's going to vote in 3, 2, 1, vote.
For what it's worth, despite the questionable
needs
things
5
Yahoo
to
did,
pass.
I'm not that suspicious of him.
Yeah, these flashes are pretty funny. I like the flash more when it's not me on the chopping block.
Oh, Chris is using his dead vote.
Wow, that's suspicious.
Okay, you're safe.
All right. Yeah, the vote does not
For
pass.
now, I'll work on you again tomorrow.
Are there any other nominations?
Well, I say we just go to bed and don't nominate anyone else.
But if we have an Undertaker, it's a waste, don't you think?
No, I say we go to bed and don't nominate anyone else.
Well, yeah,
do
that's
a
what I'm
countdown from
saying.
10?
I'm countering that if we have an Undertaker, it's a waste.
Can't nominate again.
It would be nice to know. if
Who
we
would
had
you
an
like to
Undertaker.
nominate? Oh, too
I'll
late.
nominate Jed because I haven't heard anything from him, so I just want to hear him talk.
All right. Dill. nominates-
If anybody wants to come to me tomorrow and
messed
tell
that
me
up.
things about themselves, I can keep
And that was my
secrets.
accusation, by the way. There's no more accusation
I'll
than
talk
that.
to you tomorrow, Chris. I've just been
All right.
talking with new players. It takes
I'm gonna-
me a long time to explain stuff to them, so I haven't
Nope.
talked with many people as I usually do.
That makes sense.
Apparently I muted myself. All right. Jed, unmute yourself. You can give your defense.
Yeah, I don't think there's any particular reason I've been accused other than just to accuse someone at random. I don't really think we should be throwing people at random. I mean, ideally we should be throwing someone, but we want to have a suspicion to base it on. I'm surprised no one has any suspicions at all so far. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. And anybody can chime in real quick if they'd like.
I am
No.
seeing the value in flashing your vote now that it's not me. That's pretty good.
Okay, I have another question. If we have outsiders, so we know one recluse, right? The saint obviously we cannot kill. The drunk we don't know. The butler, if we have a butler, do we want to kill them for the Undertaker to confirm, or do we first want to confirm the Undertaker is alive?
We don't even know if we have an Undertaker, so no.
Right.
Unless
Okay.
you talk to someone who said that the Undertaker, no. We don't want to just keep killing people that
Okay.
are.
That's true. If we don't know
All right.
about the Undertaker, it might be bad to
Stop
kill everybody.
pretending there might be an Undertaker. Don't even worry about
No
it.
one heard of an Undertaker?
We're gonna start with the vote. This vote starts with Kenny in 3, 2, 1. Oop, I hit the wrong button. So
And it's over.
just kidding. All right, it's gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Now remember to press the start vote button, not the finish button. The suspense. All right. All that vote fails.
Not suspense. Oh wow.
I just wanted
Angela.
You get one vote. That is not enough.
that he wouldn't get killed, but I just wanted to drop that in there just to show you guys.
Have him feel some
All right.
nervousness.
We'll do another 10 countdown.
Okay, I think we can go for no kill, actually. Yeah, I agree. If no one heard of Undertaker, then we might not have one.
All
That
right.
is a good point.
Maybe we don't want to say they're there, but you know.
Everybody can go to sleep. There's no executions today.
Night.
Rooms are open. Remember,
So it's becoming less and less likely that I am drunk, which is awesome. But we'll find out no more tomorrow. And I'm going to have a visitor.
Oops, go in the wrong room.
It's Ryan. He's come to be my
Sorry
guest.
about that.
It's all right. Just talking to my millions of fans. Probably just 2 people, but whatever. millions and millions of fans. Divided by millions and millions. Whatever. Back to you, Sammy.
All right, everybody's back. Good morning. Everybody wakes up to find that Jed has died.
Right, Jed. Okay, that's interesting.
All right,
Right.
and
Wait, Jed, you want to talk?
whispers are open.
I want to talk to Chris. I want to talk to Kenny again. If you want to
I
talk
guess.
to
Adele?
Yeah.
one more time.
Yeah, Yahoo, you want to
You
talk
want to talk to
again?
Kenny first?
Sure,
That's
I'll
fine.
talk to you, Mike.
All right, my room.
Sure.
I wanted to talk to Adele at some point, but I can do that later.
You want to just talk
So,
right now, Kenny? Me and you quickly?
Fine.
Someone
yeah,
say
we
my name. I
can.
thought I heard
Okay,
me
then
in
I'll
there.
talk to you after Chris.
Just
Okay,
come over to
no
my
problem.
room.
All
I
right,
need to talk to you at some point, Jason.
that's fine. Whoever said that, that's fine.
That's me.
I'll try to be quicker with everyone this time.
No worries.
All right. Anybody want to talk and tell me their role so I can kind of figure out who's all good here?
I'll talk to you, Chris.
All right. That's good.
Well, Jed just got into
Come to
your
your
room.
room. Oh, never mind.
Wait, you're not coming to my room?
Oh, I thought they said Jed's coming to your room.
No,
Not my
Jed
room.
was going to Adele's room, and I think
Oh,
there's,
okay.
there's a little delay on the meeting.
Yeah, I'll come to your room, Chris.
Okay.
Jed, Adele just.
Hey, Chris.
Hello.
I'm the virgin.
Nice.
Yeah. So I don't have any information.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So we need to get a Yahoo to try and kill you so I can prove he's bad.
Do
How
you
many
really
peop-
think he's bad?
He's the only person I said I was a good roll to, and then I'm dead the next day. I mean, that's pretty suspicious.
Yeah.
Unless
I
somebody
went
took a
around.
shot in the dark. But
Yeah, because I asked if any of the people I talked to yesterday like knew what you were, and I was like, well, because if he was like a super powerful role, then there could be the spy. But if he's not, and he was just like a random kill, but then you brought up the thing with the Yahoo, and I was like, oh.
yeah.
But then Jason was quick to jump on. It's not a Yahoo, so I don't know. Not Jason. Mike.
Yeah.
But I talked to Mike yesterday too, so I don't know.
I got to talk to Mike, I guess.
Yeah.
Or
He
maybe
did
Mike
tell
doesn't
me
want
his
to.
information straight out though, so
Mike did?
yeah.
Which one is he? Is he investigator or librarian? Or he seems like he's a top 4.
Yeah, he told me he was the librarian.
Okay.
But then I guess I kind of get what Jason was saying, that he shouldn't come out. But then he basically did come out. So
Yeah.
I was confused on why Jason was like, no, don't come out. But he basically already did. He just didn't say
Yeah.
his, yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just the virgin. You and Adele are the only person who know that I'm the
Okay.
virgin. Yeah.
I'd like to get Mike to try and kill you and see what happens.
I didn't tell him my role, but I figured once people started getting suspicious that like Adele or now you could be like, hey, you should nominate Maya.
Right?
I guess that would only backfire if I was drunk or they were drunk.
Yeah, I don't think there's a drunk because it seems like there's 2 outsider roles and we haven't heard about a third one. And if we haven't heard a third, then there's no fourth.
But I also haven't heard who the second one is either. So I don't. Everyone
Yeah.
I've talked to said they were townsfolk. And I've talked to everyone but Jason, a Yahoo, Ryan, and Kenny. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know there yet. There's too much to whiff through this early yet, but we'll figure it out.
What were you?
For now, I'm just going to say I was possibly a powerful role that got killed by a Yahoo after I told him I was a powerful role. And I will tell you more later.
Okay.
But I have some information I'm still holding close just to weed out all the possibilities. And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it out when we need it the most.
Okay. And like I said, I don't have any information and I'm just the virgin.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can get a bad guy to nominate you.
Nominate me? Yeah.
Although, I guess there's a bad. Oh well. All right. I'll catch you later then.
All right.
I will keep your identity a secret.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me come to your place, Mike.
Sounds good.
Well, I guess we have other choices here. Well, no, I'm not. So here's the thing with Chris.
Yeah, right back at you.
Hey, you want to talk?
Okay.
Right. We'll go to my place.
We can talk about how you murdered me.
Yeah.
Kenny, you want to talk?
Why? Why did you kill me?
I don't even know why I invited you here because they're just going to argue with me.
Yes, I am. You murdered me.
I did not.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, I didn't share anything with anybody. What I told everybody, and it's what I've been adamantly saying, even in the group chat, is that you shared nothing with me. And you're like, oh, I gave you tons of information. Well, I would disagree with that. You basically said, I am not a bad role. I'm not an outsider, and I'm not the monk.
And I'm powerful. Don't forget about that.
I can follow the logic in you telling me that you're powerful and then dying. However, kill you. So I don't know. It's possible that you told everyone you were powerful, which maybe isn't a good strategy.
No, it wouldn't be. That's why I wouldn't do it.
So you told me you're powerful and then wait to die, and you're probably not even powerful. You're probably the washerwoman.
No. But I don't know who is the washerwoman. That's the good question.
I do. Well, I know who claimed it.
Oh, but is he on your team?
Yeah.
Oh, so who is it? So we can kill him too, because you guys are both evil.
Why would we want to kill the washerwoman? She's good.
Because she's not the washerwoman. You're evil, and that's your minion.
Okay, so Chris, here's the whole crap in this thing is that the imp can literally kill themselves, and then the demon moves. So like I can't even implicitly trust you.
Don't even bring that jargon in here, because I wouldn't do it that early. I had no reason to kill myself at that point. If I was the imp, there's no reason to kill myself. Nobody.
Well, except that you could then play this crap game of like throwing me under the bus and just like.
Yeah, well, you deserve to be run over by the bus. You killed
so there's
me.
Nothing valuable here because what am I even? I did not kill you.
All right. So how much do you trust me now that I'm dead because of you?
I don't know, maybe 75%.
Why don't you tell me who you are now then?
Sure. So I don't have any choice. Well, here's the problem. I've already shared my role with 2 people. Eventually, by process of elimination, it'll be a mistake. But I'll share it with you.
It probably already was.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Let's further this mistake. I'm the Ravens keeper. So if I don't die at night, that's why. Is because I want to die at night.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
Yeah. And so I told Adele, who claims to be the washerwoman. She, washerwoman. He,
she, I don't know.
He got me and I can't even remember the story now. Maybe I'm a piece of crap today. Somebody else. Oh, I think it was Tommy. Yeah, that's what it was. It was me and Tommy as the Ravens keeper, or at least that's what he said. And that's the thing is I don't even know if that's true because he said, well, here, let's be smart about it. And he said, are you bottom half? And then I was confused and I had circled washerwoman because he was saying he was the washerwoman. And I said, no, because washerwoman is the very top one. Well, it turns out that's not my role. I'm actually towards the bottom. So then the next day, I came back to him and like we cleared it up. And then I don't even know. I don't think that I was that sly about it. And so for all I know, he didn't know anything. And I just told him what I was.
All right.
So,
I wonder if it'd be worth it to go out there and I will just say that you're lying to everyone and that you're the Undertaker hiding and maybe you'll get killed at night. I wonder if that would work.
Well, then who should I pick if I do die at night?
Oh, I don't know. Adele, I guess. Well, no, because you already told me you were Ravensky. I don't know.
Well, that's so here. Let's think about this before you say lies that don't even make sense, because that's not going to work.
Getting you
tell
killed.
people I'm the Undertaker, then what kind of information are you going to even have? Or are you going to be pretending to be the demon at that point or something?
No.
Like how are you going to get me killed at night? You want the bad people to kill me, not the good people.
I'm just gonna say, you know what? I'm just gonna keep charging at you, and I'm gonna say, Yahoo's claiming that he's a very powerful role, and I don't believe him. I won't go after you to die during the day, but maybe you'll die at night.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to leave now so that it's not obvious that we're working together.
Okay.
And hopefully what you do works. Who should I kill, or who should I learn about when I
beats me? Adele,
well, that's
or
so I need to
Jason,
figure that out
maybe.
now.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Yeah, it would be good to know about Jason, because Jason's like a vocal person.
True.
And I know what he's claiming. So okay,
Yep.
I'm
Now we're getting kicked out. Okay.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So we didn't really pretend that we weren't together. I'm going to leave. You stay here.
I'll stay here for a few seconds.
$30. It makes the game flow smoother.
I like giving people one more minute. Like it's a 1 minute warning.
Okay.
Or at least the way I look at it anyway.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I definitely view it as
the game's just as long. You just hit the close breakout rooms a little earlier, and then
yeah.
A minute.
I'm still. This is my first time, so I'm still working on the timing, which I need to make. I know I need to start making the day shorter.
Yeah, it is. I did notice the game is going a little long.
Yeah, it was all the explanation at the beginning, and also me being the first time. So
I want to bring something up here. There's someone I don't trust.
Nominations are open.
Before we nominate, there's someone I don't trust. Adele, I honestly don't trust you. I know there's a way that you could prove you're good. Can you do that right now and nominate someone? Please? I know your role. If your role is what you claim it is, and you're not lying, then you could nominate someone and you can prove you're good. So please do it. I'm asking you to do that. So you can prove yourself as good.
Are you the only one who wants me to do it?
Does anyone else know what Jason's going towards? Because I don't play enough to know what he's hitting.
I know what he's saying. I just want to
nominate the Virgin. If he nominates the Virgin, that he'll die, and he doesn't have an important.
Does anyone else agree with him?
How would he?
Yeah, if it's gonna make everyone quit being suspicious of you, yeah.
Okay, so I nominate Maya.
All right. Adele nominates Maya. Adele has been executed and dies.
Oh, okay.
And we move to the night phase.
Adele is executed, which means him and Maya are good.
Yep.
Or he's
for those who don't understand, like Kenny.
Oh, I think that's definite. I don't think there's any question.
He could be the spy. That's the only thing.
Very true. He could be a spy.
It could be.
But that's also good if he's dead as a spy.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's unlikely.
I'm trying to think. Sorry for the delay. I was looking at what's left of the circle. Here, I'm going to go over the circle with you so you can see. I still have 3 bad people next to each other. Tommy. It's not Maya. Tommy, Jason, and Jed. Possibly. Or Adele, Tommy, Jason. However, if you look to the top right, I see Ayahu, Mike, and Ryan. And I see it might not be Ryan. Oh my God, it's Cynthia, Yahoo, and Mike. Judging by all my information, it has to be Cynthia, Yahoo, and Mike. Or my information is bad. The end. And if you want to go over why, well, let me go over this. Alex claims that Ryan is good, and Maya. He said that he claimed they were both good from the beginning. So if they're both good at the beginning, and if I wasn't poisoned, it's 3 next to each other. Because I don't think it's drunk. I don't think they're just drunk. So it's 3 next to each other. Okay? I thought it was Tommy because of the recluse and Adele. And it could be Jason. Jason's the only one left of those 3. That 3 variable down there. Because Maya's 100% confirmed. So it's either Jason to cap off these 3. Or Cynthia, Yahoo, and Mike. Or, because, which makes it suck. Alex is a liar. And it's Alex, Ryan, and Mike. But who knows? I certainly don't.
Eliminate Maya and died.
So real quick, throughout tonight, Cynthia has died.
That's bad. Okay, so I've been given info that there are 3 outsiders in the game, which means someone's drunk, but I don't think it's true, and I think one of the outsiders lied to me. But we'll discuss further. I want to talk to Adele first, and then go from there.
I want to ask something real quick because you said it would mean you're either the spy could kill the virgin and get killed.
Yes.
Yeah, so the spy, one of their things is that they can register as good or as townfolk. So basically, if the spy were to have killed the virgin, the moderator could have said, well, we're just going to say that he registered as a townsfolk, and so he died. That's how that works.
I thought that just meant to how he appeared to people. I didn't know it actually affected the role.
Yeah, because he would show up as good. He could appear good, and if he appears good, then he would die by killing the virgin. Yes.
It's less likely that that's why it happened, but it is a possibility.
Yeah.
But I want to talk to
I feel a
Adele
lot
first,
better about Adele now.
and I want to talk to Jed and Chris right afterwards.
Maya,
whispers
you
are
want
open.
to talk to me?
So
We didn't get to
Adele
talk. So
first.
do you want to join?
Wait,
Yeah, I'll
Jason.
talk.
Alright,
I'd
we're
rather
gonna-
talk like with 3 people.
Fine, then with you and Jed and Chris all together. Let's
Right,
do
yeah,
all 4
talk
of us.
to you again. You wanna talk?
I'd
Adele,
rather
Jed,
that.
and Chris. Adele, Jed, and Chris all together with me.
Sure.
Okay.
Maya, can I
Hey,
join
Jess.
your chat?
Which room? Which room?
Yours, Jason.
My room. Adele, Jed, and
Where'd
Chris.
Kenny go? Oh, did he already leave?
Killed Kenny.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Here, let me go ask him if it's okay, and then I'll pop back out.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
What do we got?
So here's what we've got. I've got 2 different people claiming both Butler and Saint, and I think they're lying because, according to my count, Adele, you need to be very straight up honest with us right now if we want to work together. Who did you see as the Ravens keeper? Because if that's true, someone's drunk, and I need to know. It fills the whole puzzle. You need to tell me if you're really the washerwoman, and I know you saw the Ravens keeper according to people who have told me stuff. Just tell me who it is so I know, so we can figure the puzzle out.
I cannot give that.
You have to. So we
If
know
one of you is evil, I cannot give
I'm
that.
not evil. I'm not evil.
But what if
Adele.
Chris is evil? What Jed is
Chris,
not. But what
wait,
if Chris
wait.
is evil?
What?
Chris, give your role. Chris, give your role first so we know what you are. You guys could all give your roles. At this-
Look, technically, I'm the most confirmed.
No.
I know you're the most confirmed.
No,
You're
out of the 4 of
100%.
you, I am objectively the most confirmed.
You're objectively the most confirmed, but I need in order to figure out who the 3 bad guys are, we need everyone's info right now. Like what roles everyone is. Jed,
But I don't know yours or Chris, so
I'll tell you,
I'm hesitant.
after you guys all tell me yours, I'll tell you exactly what I am, and we'll move on. But Jed, Chris, just say your roles, because we'll see
No,
if
I know
not get
Jed's.
anything, or we'll get something.
Why
So
do you
what
want
role-
my role, Adele? Because you killed me?
No, because if I know the information, then I know whether or not
Okay,
it will
Adele,
conflict.
we can't spend 10 minutes debating.
Here's-
Adele, you know Jed's role. Jed told you his role. What's
Yes.
his role? You and Jed just tell me what
Undertaker.
Jed's role is. What?
Undertaker.
Jed's the Undertaker. So Jed never got anything, which is really bad.
Never
Okay.
got anything?
I got something on Tommy, but
Oh.
it doesn't really matter. I mean, I think he's good. I told Star Woman. but
what's
I think
your
he-
role,
I think he's
Jason?
good.
My role is a Slayer. Now, of course, you're going to say, I don't know if we could trust you. Please don't go on to that right now, because we got to solve the puzzle.
Right.
Okay, and Chris.
And Chris doesn't trust Adele.
I'm the washerwoman. I won't give the
Yahoo
Ravenkeeper-
killed me, and then immediately after I died, he came and talked to you. So I'm a little suspicious of why he would talk to you the very beginning of the day after he killed me.
Because he's the Ravenskeeper.
I don't think that's true, but it
If
could
Adele
be.
if Adele was a spy, he would know your role anyway. So therefore, what role are you, Chris? Because he would know it anyway if he's a spy. It doesn't matter. That's the
Exactly.
truth of it.
I'll tell
Exactly,
you.
Chris.
Which is why I said I'm
Jason makes a good point. There
All
is
right,
no
my
point to
role
hide
is
it from me.
worthless. I'm top 4.
What are
Which
you?
one? There is no point to hide it from me.
What are you? Which top 4 role?
Unless you don't trust Jason. That's the only thing.
Well, I still have a little bit of it. And I am chef.
What number did you get? It's super important now.
2.
2.
Which
You
means
make
all 3 of you
sense.
could be evil. Because if Tommy was the recluse, I could have gotten any of you guys with Tommy. So I could have just told the entire bad team exactly my role.
No, but again,
Adele
Chris,
is not bad,
I'm
Chris.
either spy or good. So I either know your role or I'm
Adele
good.
can't be
There's no
bad.
other.
Adele
there's
is either
nothing else.
spy and he knows your role, or he's really the washerwoman. 'cause he
Yeah,
really
so
died killing
there's
the business.
absolutely no reason not to tell me. When
Yes.
Jason mentioned that, I forgot about it. But yeah, there's absolutely no reason
Yes, Chris.
if you logic it out.
Then the 3 people that are sitting next to each other are most likely a Yahoo, Mike and Ryan is my guess.
Mike claimed librarian, and he said he saw an outsider, which was Tommy, and that's why Mike and Tommy were doing that whole weird thing. Ryan claimed an outsider role, just so you guys know. Ryan could be lying about it.
Ryan
Only
told me
reason-
at the very beginning, and he said he picked me.
Okay, and then he told me he picked me. So yes, Ryan claimed Butler. That's very true. Got it. Alex, I don't know anything about. I haven't talked to him because I've spent so much time talking to new players and explaining how these roles work. Has anyone talked to Alex?
I have. He said he's not an outsider. That's all. I didn't
Okay,
get much.
Alex and Jed are the only 2. Not Jed. Alex and Yahoo are the only 2 people I have nothing on at all. Like nothing, anything. I haven't talked.
What about Mike and Kenny? Because I don't know anything on them.
Mike claimed librarian. He saw Tommy as recluse. That's his story. I saw kind
Okay, we have an evil person. There's no way there's 3 top 4 roles.
I
There's
know.
just no way.
That's why when Chris said that he was chef, I was like not sure. But Mike did talk to me first when I said I'll talk to anyone. Mike came to me, which is whatever.
And he gave you information?
Kenny claims saint, just so you know. Kenny claims saint to me. That's why I'm saying that we have 3
Jesus.
outsiders. But that's why I think one of the outsiders is lying. Kenny might be lying.
So I could have been poisoned or drunk then with my 2.
Yeah, 2's pretty powerful
Yes,
information to give.
You could be the drunk. You could actually be the drunk if we
Okay,
really
so
had 4.
so I got Tommy and Ayahu, one of them as the Ravenskeeper. Now it obviously wasn't Tommy. And when I talked to Ayahu at the very beginning, I said, "Are you a bottom half?" I told him I'm the washerwoman. I said, "Are you a bottom half role?" He said no. And then later on, when I came to him the next day, I mean, he seemed genuine. He said he thought he was like he messed up the washerwoman and the Ravenskeeper. I just mentioned.
Yahoo's lying and he's evil,
But he-
obviously. I mean, it's been pretty obvious from some of the things that he said, even though I've been trying, as you can see, I play very different with new players and try to guide them and show them like how the puzzle works, but Yahoo's lying. I mean,
I feel like he's lying because I told him I was a powerful role and I died the same night. And that's questionable because he's the only
Yeah,
one
but
that I
I
told
mean-
anything to.
But why would he do that? It will make him so suspicious. I don't know. I'm
I
on the
don't know.
fence about Ayahu. Mike and Ryan could be.
Well, if my number was accurate, which it might not be, it would make sense if Mike, Yahoo, and
and
Ryan
Adele,
were
you
on
could
this.
have been the drunk. If there really is 4, you could be the drunk.
No,
I
he
could
couldn't.
be.
He wouldn't have died.
Oh yeah, I can't be the drunk. Or no, that doesn't affect it. No, that
Yeah,
doesn't.
the drunk wouldn't die with
Oh
nomination.
no, it wouldn't die. Yeah, it wouldn't. I
just
keep
an outsider.
flip-flopping. Yeah, I'm not drunk. I could have been poisoned. I can't have been drunk.
Why can't you have been drunk? We have a baron.
Because I'm an outsider doesn't get executed by nominating the virgin.
It's just
Oh,
townsfolk.
right.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That's
You're a
what Jet
townsfolk
said.
or a spy.
I'm either a townsfolk or a spy, and if I was a townsfolk, I either have true information or I was poisoned day one.
Right.
You're right. You're right. You're
Somebody
right.
had to have been
Therefore,
poisoned.
you're not
though.
drunk. Here, but if you're saying that you got, oh, you could.
I'm leaning towards honest. I'm leaning towards I wasn't poisoned, Jason. I'm leaning towards trusting Ayahu, to be honest.
I don't know, but then.
I mean, you're what if you're saying that Ayahu's evil, then you're saying that I was poisoned on the very first day, which is possible, but
which is very possible.
Maybe we need to kill Ryan.
Maybe, but
That might help us.
Let's figure things out when we get back in the main room.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to talk to anyone else, but at least we puzzled a lot secretly, and now we could discuss it more publicly.
right.
Did you ever talk to Ayahu and confirm him? I mean, did you tell him, I know your role. Did you ever really push him on that ever?
I did, but
and he wouldn't tell you, even if
no, no.
Did you tell him you were the washerwoman?
When I told him it was 5 seconds remaining, that's the problem.
Oh, you didn't have a lot of time.
You didn't talk to him in day 2. You didn't ever talk to him ever.
And then as soon as I talked to him after that 5 seconds, the next day, he was like,
You don't have to worry about somebody standing over your shoulder, looking over your shoulder.
Right.
When we do two rooms and a boom at the cons, that's one of the people complain about is like somebody standing right behind them or standing next to them when they're trying to show cards.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like
essentially that's what happened, Jason. Is we get cut off and that's what happened. That's kind of
everybody's back and nominations are open.
Okay, so I have someone who I have a lot of suspicion on now, a lot of suspicion, coming from multiple things that are said by multiple people. But I'd rather discuss this whole thing, how now 3 people have claimed outsiders, which means someone's drunk, and someone's information is wrong. Someone's information is wrong because they're drunk. Also, beyond someone's information being wrong because they're drunk, we believe there's a poisoner in the game. And we think that the two bad guys are a Baron and a poisoner. There's no spy and there's no Scarlet Woman based on what we believe at this point. Of course, the puzzle could be wrong.
Like a little consortium.
What?
Okay. They're like based
I wanna
on
know who
what
the
we
we are.
believe. And, like it sounds like there's like this like.
Are these all the people? Are these like all the people that you have like in your room with you? I don't know who the we is.
I was talking to almost everyone who's dead.
Circle of
You could have joined us, Tommy. I talked with all the dead people this time, and I got a lot of info out of all.
Okay.
You didn't talk to me.
Oh, sorry. You should have come.
Yeah, you didn't call us. You called like.
Yeah, Cynthia, I trust you. I know what you are.
I have suspicions on a poisoner as well.
Yes.
Suspicions on who it is, or suspicions that it exists.
That it exists.
Okay, we know. So I'm just going to throw out my suspicion of who's bad now. Then, since we believe it's a poisoner and a Baron at this point, and that there's no spy, I have 3 different things that lead me to say that Ayahu's bad. I know you're going to shake your head no, but I have 3 different things that point to you from 3 different people. So therefore, because I've gotten multiple things from multiple different people with different roles.
Can you share what those are instead of just saying you have things?
No, because then it will out people, and I don't want to out everyone.
Don't tell who the people are. Just say what you know or why you think it. A mayor said this, a monk said that.
That's exactly what I can't say, because then I'm giving away what other people are. I'm not going to
who the people
out
are.
everyone's
Just say the
role.
role.
So
Well, it does then would say that the role is in the game, which is information.
yes, so
Yeah.
I'm not. The point is, I've been given information by multiple different people about a Yahoo at this point.
Well, Jason, here let's look on this. 3 of the people that are here are bad and would lie to you. So it's possible that you've been given information by a bunch of bad people.
No, I've not been given information by bad people, because some of the people.
Well, there's another thing that I didn't mention, which is that maybe you're bad.
No, a Yahoo. Some of the people that gave me information are confirmed good at this point. So therefore, I'll just say Adele's one of the people who gave me information towards you. So therefore, Adele giving me information, he's confirmed good. I assume you trust that Adele's confirmed good because he died by killing the virgin. So therefore, one of the people is Adele. I can say that much. I'm not going to say what his role is. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just saying there's very much
But
suspicion.
I am the least one leaning towards Ayahu though, out of all 4
thank
of
you. Thank you for that.
Oh, I know you're
The
the
truth
lead.
comes
So-
out after all this nonsense.
So listen, I think this. I'll show my suspicion. I am very suspicious of Jason Levine at this point, and I'll tell you why.
I am too, to be honest.
Yeah. Yesterday, when he was like, Adele, just come out, just kill yourself. It's like that's a way to kill one of our townsfolk without actually voting for him and killing him. It's like he just basically sacrificed one of our townsfolk, without trying to throw suspicion off himself. So. Jason's good at these games. I've played a lot of these games, but he is good at these games, and that's a tricky way to like just kill a townsfolk without getting suspicion on him.
Okay,
and now,
so
now he's telling us he's got 3 bits of information on Yahoo, but won't share them.
Okay, so Mike,
I don't trust him.
You want to hear my next bit of info? First of all, the reason why we do that is because now both Adele and Maya are confirmed good. You understand? We have to confirm good people.
Adele's actually not confirmed good.
Jason,
technically, yes.
It doesn't change the fact that you killed one of our townsfolk.
I didn't kill one.
You did. You told him to come out and do that on purpose.
Okay, Mike. I also have information that says that you're lying. Do you want me to tell you about that?
Now that I've thrown out my suspicion on Jason, now I am lying. Oh, okay.
I had more suspicion on Yahoo, but let me explain. And since you're defending Yahoo and going after me, I will explain.
I'm not defending Yahoo, but I do not trust you at all now at this point.
Okay, in most games, there is only 2 at most of the top 4 roles because top 4 roles only get information once, and there has to be some middle roles that get information throughout the game. I've now been told that there's 3 people with top roles, and none of those people came out and explained their top role. And if you have a top role and haven't said anything about it yet, it's very suspicious at this point because you never get more information.
He did try and come out though, right? And you told him not to.
Yeah,
exactly.
He did.
I nominate Jason.
Okay, nominate me.
Mike nominates Jason.
I nominate Jason. Come on.
Nominate me, it's fine, but I'm not bad, and there's a bunch of people that know I'm not bad, and
right,
a bunch of people will not.
You are so bad.
I'll give you your defense in a second. I'll mute all. And Mike, you can unmute yourself and give your reasoning.
So like I said before, he's throwing out all these accusations. He got Adele killed, and he knew Adele was good. He said I got 3 reasons for Yahoo, didn't throw them out. And as soon as I started saying I think Jason's bad, he means like, oh, I have a suspicion on Mike, and I have reasons for it. Like, but he didn't say it before. Come on, he's obviously bad. Obviously bad.
Okay, now my defense. First of all, I'm not bad, Mike. This isn't werewolf where you just read people on social cues. You actually go by puzzle pieces. Adele, it made sense. I'll tell you what Adele's role is. I don't mind saying it. Adele's the washerwoman. If you're a top 3 role like the washerwoman, it's good to confirm yourself by attacking Maya because no, I didn't get Adele killed. Adele now said, look, 2 of the people we know are good in this game. That's why Adele did that. And the reason I asked him to do it is because I knew he was the washerwoman. He already told me he was the washerwoman, and Adele could confirm this. Don't you get Adele that I'm lying? Adele.
Okay, so even though I'm suspicious of Jason, that logic is sound, and that is something I would do.
Mike,
it doesn't matter if you know Adele was good or not. You purposely got Adele killed. You were like, "Oh, Adele, you can prove you're good. You can prove you're good right now. Oh no, you can prove you're good right now by killing yourself." What?
Adele is the
and then you threw out. You said you had 3 reasons for killing Yahoo, and as soon as
that's how it works. That's how
you jumped on me.
Adele, can you explain? Mike, explain to Mike that explain this to Mike so he doesn't.
Again, I am suspicious of Jason, but I have to defend him on this part that he is making sense. I would do it because not only am I confirming myself by killing myself, I'm confirming Maya as well. And my role doesn't have an ongoing ability. Whether I'm alive or dead doesn't matter.
We still lost a townsfolk instead of trying to kill the demon.
It's better than leaving me. It's better than leaving me to the top 3 and then being like, oh, he might be the demon. No one ever confirmed him.
The other thing, Mike, that you're not understanding is that in this game, literally, we just need to kill the demon. So if we can puzzle together who the demon is, it doesn't matter what the numbers are, we win.
Yeah.
So
it is need majority.
That's it. We're going to start the vote.
It could be Jason.
It could be. Again, I'll say I'm still suspicious of Jason, but I have to defend him on this part at least.
Start voting in 3, 2.
I agree with that.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Cynthia used her dead vote.
A dead vote?
Yeah, that's weird.
Dead vote.
She might not have realized.
You need to do that. You only get 1 the whole game. Did you actually mean that? Okay, I'm so confused. You gotta put your mic on, Cynthia. Did you mean?
Sorry,
Okay, now I'm not suspicious of Jason.
Well, don't take her vote
that.
too much because She might have did it on accident. I don't know.
I totally did
Oh,
forgot
I didn't
that
claim my seat.
You have no more votes. If you're bad, if you're good, you have no more votes the whole game. If you're
Yeah.
bad, you just made a ridiculous move because
So
it's too
Sam
early to
could
kill
make a
me.
judgment call.
No,
since
I messed
Okay,
up.
now
Okay.
two of the people
Well,
that so
I
now
want to be
bringing out
nice
all
to the
my
new
info.
player and
I have a few
count that.
things.
So that's 4 votes. That is still enough.
Wait, are you
5
not
votes.
including Cynthia?
Are you taking
He's
away
not going to include
Cynthia's?
Cynthia. So I'm
Rescinding
going
it,
to
yeah.
take it a little easier.
So I want to bring up a few things now, and if I have to, I'm going to use my power if I die. But if you notice, 2 of the people that I said were suspect, Yahoo and Mike both voted for me. I'm going to explain why Kenny might be suspect as well now. I'm going to explain a bunch of things, and I'm just going to throw it out there. And I'm going to throw out my power if I don't die as well.
Well, Jason, do you think we should
I don't care.
confirm
I'm throwing
Kenny
it all
that
out
way?
there.
Should we confirm Kenny that way?
I'm going to use my
No.
power on Kenny if I have no one else to use it on.
I don't know.
You know
if
what my
Kenny's
power
a good
is.
choice.
I don't know if that makes
Just by,
sense.
with my
if we don't
information,
have a
that doesn't
joint,
make any
then
sense
I
if
don't
my
know if
information
Kenny
was
did that.
accurate.
Anyway, do we really believe there's 3 outsiders? First of all, is my question, because I'm going to nominate one of these people.
But
and this is the
Jason, if
point.
there's not 3 outsiders, then we have information that says that Kenny
One of
wouldn't
them's
be
lying,
bad.
and I believe Kenny's the one who's lying. Just so you know, Kenny claimed outsider.
I think it's Kenny or Alex.
What do you mean it's Kenny or Alex?
Well, those are the 2 people that I'm most suspect of. If you're not the demon or not bad,
I'm not the demon. And
I know that you don't think that. So if yeah, so what I'm saying, yeah, it's a possibility. And if I think Kenny's a good target, if it's not you.
What are you talking about? So anyway, let me go through all the information. And this is the point in the game where people need to bring out roles. This is where people need to bring out roles, and I'm going to help people, and I'm going to start doing some stuff.
I'll
Hey,
share my.
Yahoo, if your role is what I think it is, based on what Adele told me, which you never actually confirmed with him, but he's confirmed with me because he's the washerwoman.
Is this a question? Because you just stopped talking there in the middle of
The first thing is, did you ever confirm your role to Adele?
Yeah.
Adele, did he actually confirm it to you?
Define how he would
Like,
confirm
did he
the role.
actually physically tell you the name? Did he actually physically tell you the name of the role that you've been
Technically, Yahoo, I said it before you did.
Oh, well, see, I don't actually know who said it first. I believe I said it first, actually. I believe I did. I could be wrong. The thing is, I recorded it. We can look up later.
Okay. I trust you more now at Yahoo, now that you said that. What? Mike,
Right,
you want to tell everyone your role and what you saw now? Because you have a top 4 role. Explain it all.
Yeah, I told you in the first night. That's why I was like, why are you freaking throwing me under the bus?
So what is the information?
It happens, Mike, because you could be a bluff roll.
He said it out loud too. Mike did. I think
What is the
everybody
information?
Yeah,
No, I don't know. I don't
the very first day, you're like, oh, if you're in the top 4 role, you should come out. I'm like, okay, I'll come out. And then you're like, wait, don't. So anyway,
that's only because your information.
So I'm the librarian, and I pointed to Tommy and to Jason on the first day, and he said one of them was a recluse, and then Tommy came out and said he was a recluse. So
okay,
unless
so
I was drunk or poisoned,
so Mike is lying. Mike is lying, and here's why Mike is lying. For those who are new, the librarian doesn't get to pick 2 people; they're told 2 people and told a role. So Mike lied. So therefore, Mike is not the librarian; he's lying. So I nominate Mike right now.
No, that's not what Sam did. That's how
the librarian works, Mike. You don't pick 2 people; you're told 2 people.
Okay,
that's true.
So
all right, Jason nominates Mike. I'm going to mute everybody.
You're wrong. You're wrong, dude. I said I.
All right, Jason, you're going to mute yourself and state your case.
Okay,
Jason,
so I nominate Mike because the librarian is told 2 people. They don't get to pick the 2 people. They're told 2 people, and they're told one of them is an outsider. The fact that Mike is claiming that he got to pick 2 people and find out an outsider means that Mike is lying, which means he's not the librarian. It doesn't matter which evil guy he is. He's lying, and he's an evil guy. So everyone who's good needs to vote on Mike at this point.
No, so you're wrong. I said Tommy, and I said Jason, and Sam said recluse. So I named 2 people. He said the name recluse. I mean, that's what happened the first night. So
I know
don't
what you're
know
saying,
if
but you're lying because that's not the way the role works. You're lying.
Sam is trying to keep a poker face.
I'm telling you what happened between me and Sam. So I don't know if I screwed up or Sam screwed up, but I said Tommy and I said Jason, and
if Sam screwed up, he would say so.
If Sam
but he's
hold
quiet.
on. For those of us that are new, can anyone confirm, or can we go to Sam at least and say how does the role work?
It's like how Jason said. It's like how
the role works. You could ask Sam how the role works.
So, librarian, you start knowing that one of 2 players is a particular outsider, or that 0 is in play. So they would learn 2 players and know that one of them is a particular outsider role.
And the
And
other
again-
problem
And
with
I
what
said
Mike
I want to know Tommy and I want to know
But you
Jason.
don't ask.
And
You
it
don't
doesn't
ask.
matter.
doesn't matter.
Again, Mike,
It
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's what I
ask.
said. It doesn't matter because that's what I said when I walked in. When we got in the room and
And
Sam
you're
came in, I said I
lying.
want to know Tommy
You
and
are flat
Jason,
out
and he
lying.
said recluse, and then he left the room. That's all I know. So now
Okay,
whether
you're
he was
flat
telling me
out
about you
lying.
two, I don't know. But I said
Mike,
he told me recluse.
Mike, you could keep going on with the act, but the librarian doesn't work that way. You could keep saying you asked for 2 people. It doesn't work that way. He
You're
gives
so
you 2
full
names.
of crap, dude. You're so
Well,
full
there's
of crap.
additional problems, but I won't get to say them. So I just know that I also have problems with what Mike is saying.
Anyway,
Okay.
everyone,
Oh, there's additional
everyone
problem.
is live, and if we don't get at least
Jesus.
4, some of the dead people need to vote on this who are good dead
Yeah,
people.
I will vote if we don't get 4.
All right. And as a reminder, if you're dead, you only get 1 vote the rest of the game. So that'll be the only time that I won't count a
Maya,
accidental dead vote.
vote, please. Yes.
Yeah, Maya vote. We've got at
Because
least
I know you're
5.
good. You're the only one I know is confirmed good.
So Jason has 4 votes, so there needs to beat 4 votes in order to put somebody new on the chopping block. So we're starting with Ryan in 3, 2.
Who has 4 votes? Somebody had 4 votes?
Jason.
Jason.
Okay.
Kenny, can you vote also? Kenny, can you vote also? I'm asking you now, Kenny, can you vote also before it gets to you, just in case a Yahoo is bad and pulls his vote?
I'm not going to pull my vote.
Kenny, can you vote? If you don't vote, then we're assuming you're on Mike's side. Thank you.
It's still a Yahoo.
Really?
I was voting. It wasn't up to me yet.
Yes.
Well, no,
No,
I'm
you can vote before
All right.
it's to you.
That is 6 votes. So that is enough. Mike is on the chopping block. Is there any other nominations?
Before we go to sleep, does anyone think they were poisoned on day 1, on the very first day? Like someone's
you
information
know?
doesn't. Well, you could know when you get other people's information and you add it up together.
Yeah,
You can
if-
find
if
out
your
where was the
information doesn't make
misinformation.
sense. Or if
I think someone
something
has to have been poisoned.
somebody says conflicts with them.
Well, if no one,
Well, they might know.
was
It doesn't add up if someone wasn't poisoned.
well, because sometimes like the Ravenskeeper could be poisoned. That doesn't matter, right? Because they didn't die. So
All right,
I just
so I'm going to
asking
count down
if-
from 10.
Or one of the top 4 rules.
You gonna use your power, Jason?
No.
Okay.
I nominate Maya just to have some more time to talk.
All right, Alex nominates.
No, I'm not going to vote
that's
for you.
a fair assessment because nobody's going to vote on her. So that is
Just
definitely more time
I've
to
heard
talk.
also heard suspicion on Jason. So one of the things that could happen in the future is if we got rid of Maya in the future, I could check Jason, but just to
Oh,
let
yeah,
have it out
yeah.
there. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
I
it.
got you.
All right, Maya, your defense.
I'm the virgin.
we
Thank
know.
you.
I do
we
think
know.
if
Anybody else
Jason,
wanna
if
chime
you
in?
could do something,
Okay.
you should do it in case you die. I mean, you might as well.
No, he's not gonna die. Mike is dying.
What is
No, in case he dies at night. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Since
Yeah,
you
I
I'm
already
just
got
so
came out and
confused
said
why
you
he
had
didn't use it on
something.
Mike if he was so sure about it.
Because he's not
Mike's
sure
gonna
that he's
die
the
anyway.
demon.
Does anyone know what the power was that Jason said I can use and it will prove something?
Yes.
What is that for us?
Don't say
cannot
don't
say it.
We can.
Say
All
it?
right.
I don't want
We
to say
can
him.
talk to you
All
tomorrow.
right, we're going to
Better
start this vote.
Mean.
It's going to start with Adele. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. That's probably right numbers down, but I think the
Kenny,
numbers
if
would
you
be
look at
6.
the roles and what they do, you'll be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious what was said. However, it's not going to get enough votes apparently.
All right, there is.
Mike is actually gonna kill her.
Mike's like, die.
Messed up, Mike.
Yeah. Okay. This makes
Change
more
my
sense.
vote. I
One
changed my
vote
vote
is
now.
not enough.
So since we have more
Maya
time-
voted for herself.
Maya tried to kill herself. Isn't that
Apparently, she's
questionable?
the suicidal version.
You're so distressed I'm being nominated.
So wait, since we have more time, hang on. I might do something right now, Sam, before we go to bed.
I got the
Um,
second wrong information
I'm
that
gonna,
I
I'm
was
gonna use
mentioning
my
about the
power now
librarian.
before we go to bed on another person that's not Mike, and I feel like this is, I don't know if this is a good move or not, but based on what everyone
Go
told us
ahead,
today,
yeah.
I
don't
think it's the right time.
I think it's the right time. The question is, who do we suspect more, Alex or Kenny? I'm asking you guys.
I would say Kenny definitely.
Okay, so
Possibly,
look,
right?
Jason,
Not
I suspect Alex more, but just because of how the roles work, I think it's better on Kenny.
Okay, I'm the Slayer. I'm gonna shoot my thing now, and I'm gonna shoot Kenny.
I would have Yeah.
All right. Jason is claiming Slayer.
Of course you would, Chris.
He's attacking Kenny. Jason shoots. Nothing happens.
So that means that he's
Jason's-
either not the
He's
Slayer,
faking a Slayer.
or
He's faking a Slayer.
or
I
Kenny
knew it.
is
I knew
not
it.
the demon.
fake-
That's the two options, everybody.
He's faking a Slayer.
Or both.
God, I told you guys.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
both.
both.
It's possible.
Or
Okay.
Mike, I told you I was a Slayer on turn
You're
2.
so bad, man. Please kill him tomorrow.
All
guys.
right.
Please kill
Time
him.
is up. Mike has been executed. Mike is dead.
Bye bye.
And we go on to the night phase.
No, stay around because we're probably going to do another game after.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, good.
I would have shot a Yahoo still.
Really?
Just to be
Get outta
safe,
here.
I need to confirm.
Man.
I mean, it can't hurt to kill a Yahoo, right? Might as well give it a try. With my information, Kenny can't be the one unless it's Jason's on his team. Yep. So. Ding.
Be the best for us, but who knows?
Well,
everybody's back. Good morning, everybody. Maya has died in the night.
That's the worst one. That's the worst.
Yeah, that's the one I was afraid of.
So, now I don't know who I trust more, and I knew that would happen.
So to be clear,
So
if there's an execution today, that'll be the last day. If there's
only
no
you didn't lie to me,
execution, it'll
Kenny.
probably still be the last day.
If only you didn't lie to me.
Adele,
I would've-
can I talk
remember
to you?
when I couldn't decide if I was going to shoot you or Alex?
There's no
I would
whispering.
have shot Alex
Oh
instead of you
Well,
if you didn't lie
there
to
can
me.
be. If I allow us whispers, they'll be very brief.
I'm saying I'm the empath and now I get a 1.
I'll open the rooms and people want to talk to
You
Kim.
get
I'm
a
going to make
one.
it
Of
just a
course.
few minutes.
Of
I
course
can't
you get a
figure
1
out the
now.
Maya,
logic.
do you mind?
Adele, let me talk to you.
Oh, there is
Of course you get a one now.
whispers.
Good.
Yeah,
At
they'll
least
be.
I'm off
I
the
won't keep them open
suspect
very
list.
long.
I'll talk to.
At least
I'll
now I'm
talk-
off the suspect list. Now do you guys believe me? Alex just said he's the empath that got a 1, so it's either him or Yahoo. Do you guys understand why I'm off the suspect list? Thank you.
No, we
No,
never
we
believe
don't.
you.
Because Maya just died.
I don't understand, but I don't have all the info that everybody else does. So,
All right,
so I'll let
Adele
you
or Chris?
discuss it. I'm
Well,
going to
it's
go
because
hit the
Ryan
bingo.
died. It's because Ryan died that he's saying he got a 1 for you, Yahoo.
Yeah, but Maya
No,
also
but
died.
Maya died, and he's claiming the 1 for you, which is what he was saying before. And I think he's bad.
We
And
don't
it
know
checked
what,
out.
who
So
he's
if
got
the-
one for.
I think he's bad too. Yahoo, do you want to talk in private, just me and you?
Yeah,
for a
let's do
second?
that.
I'm gonna
Okay,
give it
I'll
about
go to your
3-ish
room.
minutes.
You
Okay.
want to talk with me, Yahoo?
My place.
I'll go to your room at Yahoo.
So who wanted to talk with me?
Oh, I
know.
did Adele.
Okay.
Who wanted
So
to
let's
talk
talk.
with me?
Cynthia, Maya. Let's talk.
Yeah,
You mind? Okay,
we'll go to Adele's room.
sounds good.
Anyone else want to join?
I'll join.
Okay, Kenny.
I'll
Yeah.
join.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris as
I'll
well.
join. I'll
We're
join.
good. No, Mike, we can't have you. Sorry.
Mike, you've been shunned.
What the hell, man? Seriously.
My place. My place.
Are we inviting Tommy the Recluse? Nope. Guess not.
I knew they were gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was.
They'd be dumb not to kill me. Yeah.
Yeah. The
I
most
wanna
suspicion
quickly-
is getting you out of the way. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still highly suspect Jason, so I wanted to really quickly understand, Adele, your role.
Yeah, so I'm the washerwoman. I was given Tommy and a Yahoo. One of them is the Raven Keeper. And it obviously wasn't Tommy. Then I talked to a Yahoo, and I the way I remember it is I said it before he said it. But he cannot be the demon because Kenny checked him and him and Mike and got a no on the very first night. We can't both be poisoned on the first night. That's impossible. Now, if Ryan is bad, there is a drunk, and that drunk could have been me, could have been Kenny or Chris. Now, I don't think it's Kenny.
Oh, wait, let me
Kenny's
say,
information adds up so far.
I had two nights in a row, and one of them was Jason Ryan, and I got a yes. And then,
And then
the next
Jason
one was
Ayahu.
Jason Mike, Jason Mike, and I got a yes.
I have here Jason Ayahu.
I have
you said
Jason
Jason
at
Mike.
Yahoo too.
It was Jason Mike. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
It
The
doesn't
point
matter.
is-
Kenny is good.
It doesn't matter, but it
I
does
know
make
he's
you
good.
seem suspicious now.
No, but he's good.
The
I know
point
Kenny.
But
is
you're
that
dead, so I don't.
I got checked twice. I got Jason for both of them, got a yes, and he could be the decoy. But if I got like poisoned one of those nights, my information would have been wrong.
Okay, so
like, doesn't make-
there's one thing that could be very meta and it's kind of cheating as well. But Nam, he misspoke in the chat. He's a spectator, and he said 2 pairs and you shoot Kenny. And what he was trying to say is that Kenny can't be bad because of the 2-pair
Yeah.
information. So it's as if he was saying that the chef
That
information is correct.
My information.
He almost
I'm a chef.
confirmed that the chef information is correct.
He did.
Which is why I don't believe he was drunk. But now I'm confused who was drunk, because we have a drunk if Ryan is evil. We do have a drunk. It wasn't the virgin. It wasn't me. It could have been me, actually.
What if Ryan wasn't drunk, and it's a Yahoo Mike, Jason, Tommy,
A Yahoo, Mike, Jason, Tommy.
or it could have been Jason, Jed.
That is possible if
yeah,
I
I
was
wanna say real
poisoned.
quick,
No, it would have been
the night that I
Jason,
told
It's not
Tommy.
Jed.
Yeah, it's not Jed.
you don't suspect Tommy, because the night that I told Tommy I was a monk is the night that I died.
I don't really suspect him, but I guess it doesn't matter. Like he's
Tom
lose
was
dead.
talking to a Yahoo a
It's
lot.
the real question. Do we want to lose to Jason or lose the game?
Long time ago.
No, it's Kenny. Kenny. was
Kenny,
lying.
Kenny, you could unturn your mic. If you didn't lie to me, we would have had this solved a long time ago, but you lied to me, which is what screwed us all up, just so you know.
What
So-
I meant to
Nominations are open.
You got
what I meant to also what I forgot to mention is that not only did
it.
it confirm the chef, but it confirmed the Slayer in a way. By the way, just saying.
I know it. I know
Yeah.
I'm confirmed it's a Slayer, Adele, for multiple reasons. But I wish that you wouldn't have lied to me, because remember I said at the time I said,
didn't lie.
Who do I? No, I'm talking.
No, he's
Kenny.
talking about me.
He's talking
Because
about
I
Kenny.
said-
And I asked Adele.
He's not leaving you.
So,
trying
Kenny,
to find out if I'm in.
Jason,
I'm
Jason,
trying to explain to you. So remember when I said to Adele that turn, I said, I'm going to use my power. Who do I shoot, Kenny or Alex? The only reason I shot you is because I knew you were lying about the Saint. The problem is I didn't know you were lying because you were a good guy, because good guys don't lie usually. That's the reason I shot you, in case you're wondering. And
I
I
do.
waited-
So
Yeah, I get it, but
if
I'm
Ryan
telling
is
you, I
evil,
didn't-
one of us has to be drunk.
no, Jason, that's so nice of you to say to Kenny, man. You're such a nice guy.
Well, not the same.
That's the thing.
All right. So for tonight's nomination, we should
I am
work on
100% the Baron.
Monk.
I'm sorry, the butler.
You're the Baron again. Come
You're
on
the
now.
inconsistent.
Ryan, what's up?
Just go with it.
We can ignore Ryan at this point.
Hold on, I get those confused all the time because they both start with a B. I 100% promise you I'm not the Baron. I am the butler. There's no other outsiders besides me and the recluse. So that means it has to be a Yahoo or Jason.
Wow.
It's still 50%.
No, it cannot be a Yahoo because my information and Kenny's
Yeah, it
cannot
doesn't
both
work.
be wrong on the first
Okay,
day.
then it has
And
to
me
be
and
Jason.
Jason just
And
met and
Jason's
had
been
a
leading
powwow
all these new players on this
and
string.
agreed to kill Alex.
No,
So-
but it has to be Alex, I think.
It has to be Alex. I wish I would have shot Alex, but Kenny lied to me and made me shoot him because he lied about being the Saint.
You could
And I
have just
shot-
shot Alex.
I wish you would have tried to shoot
The
me.
one I said, shoot
That would have
Alex.
cleared things
I
up
asked
beautifully.
Michelle and I said, which one do I shoot? And we said, let's shoot Kenny.
Can't we allow him to have another shot?
Yeah, unfortunately, I only get one and I used it.
If it's not Alex, I blame Nam, honestly.
Why Nam?
You'll know why. When the game ends, I'll tell you why.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Okay. I don't, but we'll figure it out.
See, even Nam doesn't understand that.
Yeah,
No,
Oh, yeah,
I
you'll see
don't
now.
have the logic to figure out.
Leave me out of
I don't
it.
have all the information. That's
It has to be Alex.
It has
It
to
doesn't
be
have to be.
Jason. Makes sense at this point.
How can
It
not
can't be a Yahoo. It's either Jason or Alex, but
how can it not be Jason?
It could be Jason.
it could be Jason.
He had
It's
a
just
Slayer
based...
ability that didn't work. He's been
yeah. I mean,
everyone.
Jason likes to claim things.
Ryan,
that
you know
clear
why
him
it's
when
not me?
they only
Okay, Ryan,
give
why
a,
it's not
give
me?
a lead in that direction.
Okay, so since both Alex and Ryan are arguing against me, Ryan, if it's me, then you're bad also. And if you were bad, you wouldn't be arguing against me, Ryan. Therefore, it's not me.
Oh, Jason, hey.
The logic of it. That's the straight logic.
Okay, Alex,
It's
nominate
logic
Jason.
from your point of view if you're telling the truth.
So Alex, nominate me. If you really
Unless they
nominate
not
Jason.
bad, nominate me.
Nominate
Do we
Jason.
nominate today or just vote? There's
No,
only.
we have to nominate. This is
Yeah,
the
you
last
have to.
turn.
I
What are you
thought-
talking about, Alex?
We do need
I
nominations.
thought that there was a way where just the three of us each voted.
No,
That's werewolf.
People get the
That's
vote.
werewolf.
Did we
No-
have
nominate
Werewolf.
Jason.
Let people get the
Each
vote.
of us say who we're voting for. Is that
no,
or is
no,
that
no.
wrong?
No, because
Nominations
Ted can vote.
Nominations
vote.
work as
This isn't
usual.
werewolf.
Usually,
Yahoo
okay,
Billy
I'll
is fine.
nominate Jason.
It's okay. We don't need to tell everyone how dumb they are.
A Yahoo could be the
Oh,
spy.
Jason loves to do
Okay.
that.
Alex nominates Jason. Alex, what's your reasoning?
Just because I don't understand the logic of what's going on, Jason is trying to control things, so therefore it's more likely that him than Yahoo.
Chris, you with me?
Right?
I don't
Jason?
know.
I don't know, but I don't want to lose to Jason again. I've got a salty taste in my mouth.
Chris, I'm not bad. Anyway, I am the Slayer, like I've said all game. Again, if Kenny didn't lie to me, I would have shot Alex, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. But because Kenny lied and said he was a Saint, which he admitted in a room with a bunch of people that he lied to me because he didn't trust me for some reason. Because I said, do you have a role that gets information? If you do, I can protect you because I know who the monk is. And that's the reason I never came to you, Cynthia, with Kenny, is because he lied to me when he was the fortune teller and lied and instead told me he was a saint. So I'm like, well, there's no reason to protect the saint. In fact, did I not, Kenny, you could tell everyone this publicly. Did I not say, as a saint, you want to find the fortune teller and flip roles and pretend you're the fortune teller so you get killed at night? Did I or did I not say that?
He did tell me that on the next night.
I was trying to give you as much strategy as possible based on your saint role, which is what you told me you were. I was trying to help you, and I was trying to help the fortune teller in the process by protecting the fortune teller. So I was doing everything that I could for the good team, even though you guys think that it's weird what I did. I did everything possible for the good team to all the new players, and I tried to help them through. Of course, if I knew you were the fortune teller, I would have said, just shut up and don't say anything and hide out. And I would have pointed you.
Unless you were the imp, and then you would have killed me that night.
But again, I would have pointed you right to Cynthia and said, go talk to Cynthia, she'll protect you. And I would have pointed to her and you two could have talked without me even being in the middle. And then you would have said, I'm the fortune teller. I heard Jason said you could protect me. And she would have said, I'm the monk. I can protect you.
Let me just ask the group this. If someone came to you on the first night, would you tell them you're the fortune teller?
No,
I didn't
obviously
ask
not.
for the fortune teller. I said, do you get information? Tell the truth. Did I say, do you get
No,
information?
you wanted to know if I was a role that got a lot of information. Did I get information every night?
But again, there's 6 roles that get information. There's not just one. I didn't ask for your specific role. Is that true? I didn't.
All right, Jason, this is
I
your
will agree
chance,
with
and anybody else can comment.
Lying about
but-
your role definitely has.
I'm very forthcoming with my information.
No, that's not true either. I would also like to point out that there are literally 3 living players, and based on the information the chef gave, assuming it's correct, literally could be either of us, including myself.
No, it
Oh,
cannot
yeah.
be
No,
you.
it can't be
You
Ayahu.
cannot be the demon. You
No,
literally
it could
cannot
be.
Spy.
No, it
Ayahu could be the
cannot
spy.
because
All
Kenny
right,
got
so this
no
is
on
about
Ayahu,
Jason.
and I got
Oh, I
Raven
see.
Keeper
I'm
on
talking
Ayahu.
specifically about the
So-
chef
Ryan
information.
keeps
The
Okay.
other
deflecting
information
makes
that gives me,
me
that's wonderful.
Anyway, the fact that Ryan keeps deflecting this makes it obvious, because if Ayahu's a spy, that means you're bad, Ryan, and you couldn't, if Ayahu's a
Okay,
spy,
okay.
Ayahu the
Let me-
spy. You can be the other evil person.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I got everybody muted right now. You're gonna mute yourselves, but I am going to start this vote. It's going to start with Jed. I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1. And this needs 2 votes to put him on the chopping block.
Oh boy.
I hate I didn't vote because I wanted to vote.
Did we lose this?
Probably.
no, we didn't lose it, Adele, don't worry.
1 vote is not enough. Jason is safe for the day.
None of the
Oh,
bad
he's
voted.
safe forever, Sam. He's
Yeah.
safe.
Yep.
None of the bad guys voted
Alex
Except
voted.
one,
except for one. But
Except
why
for
would it be
one.
like that?
because
Oh,
now we have
because they're
Ayahu
gonna-
next. I guess.
Oh, you're gonna nominate me now? Okay, cool.
I guess it's no. Wait. If
No.
you,
Here,
if you,
I'll
were,
do it.
you
I
could be a
nominated
minion.
Yahoo.
Oh, he could be a minion.
What if he's a minion,
Jason-
Jason?
Wait, I won't
Jason
do it yet.
nominates Yahoo.
Why are you nominating a Yahoo?
What if he's a
We want to
minion?
see how certain people vote.
What if he's a
Game over.
minion?
That's game over.
He
All
can't
right,
be the
Jason,
minion.
state
He
your reason.
can be the minion. It's possible. He can
He
be.
can't be the minion, even if he is the minion. I just want to get a Yahoo's vote out of the way.
That's fine. I'm gonna defer my defense.
Oh,
to
yeah, it's fine. If he's the minion, you're the demon, so we already lost. Yeah, he can't be the minion. True.
I'm gonna defer my defense to Adele because he seems to understand why I'm not possibly the demon. So just tell him I'm not the demon.
Yeah, he's not the demon. It would be so hilarious if we lose and you are the demon, but yeah.
It was,
Demon,
it
Yahoo,
would
if you're the
It would make
demon,
perfect
Ryan
sense.
were poisoned on the
Okay, so the reason he can't be the demon is because I'm what am I? I'm the washerwoman. I saw him as the Raven's keeper, and Kenny is the fortune teller, and he got a no on him. We both got that information on the very first day.
Well, actually,
We can't both be poisoned unless one of us was drunk, which I guess is possible.
but there could be a drunk and a poisoner in this game
Yeah.
because
because Ryan
if
could have been
Ryan
lying.
is lying. If Ryan is lying about being the butler, then there is a drunk and a poisoner because there's a drunk as the
Yep.
second outsider.
And I'm not
I'm
lying.
gonna start
It
this-
is possible.
I'm gonna start
Actually.
this
Now
vote.
it
I'm
is
gonna
possible.
start with Mike.
Great.
Wonderful. Thanks.
3,
Adele, you're never
2,
defeated.
1, vote.
Yeah, after considering the drunk, now it's it's not possible anymore because Ryan voted. So
Ryan voted and
Alex,
voted.
guys, don't vote, don't vote,
Okay.
stop, just
By the
stop.
way, this is why I wanted to put a Yahoo up first. That way the two
I
of you
know, I
guys
know.
couldn't vote together.
I know.
But I couldn't
know.
say that.
Hey, Mike, you should have voted. It would have been much
Yeah,
better.
Mike, you needed to vote. This was your only
Yeah.
chance.
I clicked on the vote. It didn't happen. Didn't work.
It's hard.
Okay.
Were you the
Well, that's
first
fine.
one, Mike?
Thanks.
Well, we could take it.
Two
as
votes
Yeah,
is
that's
enough for
fine.
Yahoo.
I was like, click. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
I clicked.
Okay,
I've
Yahoo,
had that problem
do
with
it.
first vote, too.
Win the game, Yahoo.
I nominate Alex.
Yahoo
Oh, yeah.
nominates Alex. And this will be the last nomination today since Yahoo is the only live player who hasn't nominated yet.
And I'll give my reason. There's a lot of things that I can't follow, but at one point I thought it was impossible that Alex wasn't bad. And then a whole bunch of other people said things and it was very confusing, but it's Alex.
Alex, I got a question for you. Why did you kill me the first night? That was not nice.
Well, it's a good time, I guess, for Alex to give us a defense.
Or Jason, one of you two. Damn it.
I
No,
would have shot
it's not
Alex.
Jason.
I
You're
would've shot
you're
Alex
muted,
if he
Alex.
didn't lie to me.
You're muted, Alex.
This is the worst defense.
So nobody's on the chopping block, right?
Yahoo is on the
Yes,
chopping
actually,
block.
Yahoo is. Yahoo is.
Yahoo's on chopping block with 2 votes, so we need at least.
Votes.
Or 3 with Mike, we could say.
What do you mean? Oh, 3.
Because he said he
So
clicked,
I
but it
actually-
didn't work.
No,
I clicked. I actually
thought it
clicked the
was
vote.
over.
I actually clicked the vote
That's
for
right. The dead
Jason.
can vote.
Hey,
Okay.
Oh,
so
for
sorry.
Jason.
I clicked a vote for Jason. It didn't work, and I clicked a vote for Yahoo. It didn't work. It's like neither one of them worked. I'm like, what is going on? So my vote should have gone for Jason, really.
All right, you
But-
got your seat.
So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, well,
Frozen-
if we're going to count
frozen
it,
Then
out
it's
or something.
2-2.
All right.
So it's
It
2-2.
Alex-
doesn't matter. Anyone
So
who's
Alex, do you
still
have
needs to
your
vote.
defense?
If we get at
Like
least
I
5
say,
votes, it doesn't matter.
It's not me, but I think you're gonna vote me anyway, so
That is true.
let's
That
just
is
move
true.
on.
All
Anybody
the
have anything
people
else to
like
say?
Maya, you could vote. Jed, you could vote.
All right.
Let's
So
go all in. It doesn't matter at this point.
Kenny, if you didn't
And
lie
we're
to
gonna
me, I would have
start
shot Alex
in
instead of
3,
you. Because you lied about being
2,
saint.
1. Vote.
That's fine. It has to be Alex. Like I said,
Yeah, well, and the
I'll
thing
have
is,
to
if
talk to
it's
Nam
Alex,
after this.
we can't win anyway.
Jed and Chris and Cynthia, you guys could vote if you want to. Chris and Cynthia, you guys could still vote.
I should
I think Chris understands that you should vote.
Cynthia, yay! Everyone
not-
voted except for possibly the 3 evil people.
Oh yeah. That
No, they can't vote. They
They can't
use their
vote.
votes.
Well, Alex could, but yeah.
Well, Alex could, but
I could, but I'm not going to.
9 is enough.
I hope
and
we really puzzled this right.
there can't
yeah,
be any
that'd be
more
pretty good.
nominations. So Alex dies.
You tell us. Alex.
Congratulations to
What?
the good team.
Oh,
Because you killed the imp. So
now what are you saying?
Nam
shut up.
is evil.
Nam is evil.
So-
Nam always
I'm
wants
telling you,
evil to
I'll
win.
blame Nam. I'll tell you why.
The good team
wait.
wins.
So Alex was the imp, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the reason I was gonna say I blame Nam is because Nam said Chef 2 and shoot Kenny as he was saying. So the chef told you there's 2 pairs, and yet you shoot
true.
Kenny.
Yeah.
So he kind of confirmed the chef and confirmed the Slayer because he said that the shot was important, like it was an actual shot.
Yeah, like if
So I was
you
like,
would've
oh, so Jason is
got
an
the other
actual
one that
Slayer.
was in a group.
Yeah.
We weren't sure how to fix that.
He is
so,
not in game. It's not my fault because you said sorry after it, so it was like, oops.
Yeah,
Oops.
this-
Oh yeah.
like
Well,
an
anyway,
oopsie.
let me.
You won on a
Oh,
technicality.
let me make this clear.
Yeah.
If you use the information, that's not in the game, and that should be your fault. If end up Jason being the imp buffing as
I
Slayer.
know.
Maybe you shouldn't be talking
no,
in
I
the
would,
chat.
I would still
Oh,
blame you because you're
It
misleading
has
us.
nothing
Yeah.
to do with
Don't
me.
talk in the chat.
It's your fault.
That is
Okay.
kind of your
Nam.
fault.
If we
Nam.
lost.
I'm muting everybody, and I want to share my grimoire. If I can click all the right buttons.
Kenny, if you never lied to me, I would have shot Alex. And
Also
we
wanted
won a
to
long
say
time ago.
that if you ever listen to a Blood on the Clocktower game on the Discord, good players lie all the time. Just wanted to point that out.
It's just that situation when someone comes at you on the first night trying to find out if you're an important role.
Part
You
of-
don't
so
trust
So, all right. Let's go over. Let's go over
Quiet,
this.
everybody. Listen to Sam.
Quiet on the set.
So, we'll start with the evil team. Mike was the poisoner. He poisoned Jason the entire game he was alive.
Nice.
So even if Jason had picked Alex, it would not have worked.
I love doing it too. The whole
so
time.
I would guess in a way that actually helped, sort of.
That I shot Kenny, that actually
Oh,
did help.
yeah, I guess that
Yeah.
did help.
That actually did help then.
I've been
Yeah.
waiting to point that out for a while.
He was on the fence about killing Alex though, so I was like, "Oh, if he's going after Alex, it'd stop seeing him." But either way,
So-
I was happy
Actually,
I screwed up Jason.
That might have
Ryan
made Jason
was,
more suspicious then.
Ryan was a Scarlet Woman. I thought Alex might have was going to get killed the day before, and Ryan would have been the new imp, but that didn't
It
happen.
wouldn't have mattered either way. I don't think.
I don't think so either. But yeah, I still wanted to see it happen, kind of. But Alex was the imp. Maya, of course, was the confirmed virgin. Adele was a washwoman who saw either Tommy or Yahoo as a Raven Keeper. Yahoo was the real Raven Keeper, who never died, so never got information or never died at night. Tommy was the recluse. Jason was the Slayer, who was also the decoy for the fortune teller Kenny. So he basically correctly narrowed it down between Alex and Jason. Let's see. Jed was
Good
the
job, Kenny.
drunk who thought he was the Undertaker.
You got correct information, right?
Well, it was Tommy, so it
Well,
didn't.
yeah, it kind of didn't matter because Recluse could have
that's
gave
true.
wrong
I
information
did think of
anyway.
it for a second, but I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, and so it kind of it didn't really matter at that point. And then he died after that. Kenny survived pretty long as fortune teller, like I said, and he did a Yahoo and Mike, Alex and Jed, Ryan and Jason and Mike. So I was able to narrow it down. Chris was a chef who got a 2, and I swear this was random. Cynthia was the monk. I can't remember everybody she protected. I know she protected a Yahoo one night. I think Jason one night. I can't remember all the others. Maybe Cynthia does, and that's it.
Oh, and Mike was the investigator. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I know Mike actually.
He was obviously
Mike,
the investigator, guys.
Mike actually blind claimed. What was it?
The librarian.
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 He
A librarian, I
blind
mean,
claimed
not
that.
investigator.
I feel
librarian.
really bad because I feel like I let my team. I totally screwed up my team by not understanding how the role worked. If I'd known how the role worked, then I would have made the same claim.
It happens though. It
happens.
happens a lot. With
Yeah.
the
Don't take too much of it on
You
yourself.
gotta get your
It-
feet
it-
wet.
it happens.
I
more
wasn't
than
the
you think.
Baron. I told you I wasn't the Baron.
But he kept claiming Baron. He's like, I'm the Baron. I mean, not the Baron. I'm the boss.
I legitimately get those two confused all the time. So that was really just a mistake.
I gotta drop out, guys. Have a good night.
So.
You were the Scarlet.
Good night, Mike. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have pointed, if I had gotten to Mike with the other bluff roll, he would have had the investigator and then he'd have to claim somebody was a minion. It's like, didn't really want him to have that either.
That would have been pretty bad too.
But it's also the fact that Jason would never let it go about the Kenny that made me feel like he really was the Slayer and he's pissed about losing that ability.
And he literally lied and said he was a saint. So I was
I know, but it.
So yeah, I think the thing about that, like I said, if you listen to games in the Discord, it actually is really common to lie about your role, especially for a role like Fortune Teller. But it is a risky move.
To claim outsider is risky. That's what I would say. Because it messes up with the numbers of outsiders.
It might have been.
I didn't know claiming outsider was that big of a deal. I picked the Saint simply because it meant if Jason was the imp, he probably wasn't going to try and kill me at night. He'd leave me alive because he'd want me to try and kill me.
It makes sense. It's not a bad move.
But if that's the case, I would have went after you during the day. I would have attacked you and made up some reason to kill you.
But he didn't know that he didn't know how you were going to react with the information.
Yeah, I didn't. I wanted to see
Good night,
how
Jamie.
you were going to react,
Jamie.
and I checked you the next night, and you were the decoy, and I got a positive on you. So you were a very possible one of two people who was the imp, and I wasn't going to.
And you were next to Tommy, so it worked with the chef's pair. Like it was
It
adding
did,
up. to
and
be
it
honest.
kind of just
It did add up.
all
a lot.
worked out.
Did I or did I not tell you if you're the saint, you want to try to find someone like the fortune teller and flip rolls with them, so that way you get killed at night instead of during the day?
Except he's the fortune teller.
Yeah,
That's
right.
awesome.
That's awesome.
But
I did
it
the right
still
thing.
is something an imp could say to take suspicion off themselves.
But,
so
okay, so Kenny, just so you know, when I play with new people, I try to help. I play very differently when I play with a whole group of people that know what they're doing, and when I'm playing with new people, I try to get more of them understanding the game because I want everyone to come back and play more with us.
Yeah, you didn't flip. You didn't flip
appreciate
out
it.
or
It
anything,
makes
so that
sense,
makes
but I
sense.
didn't know. I had to protect myself. I wanted to narrow it down to the two imps. I was able to do that, and then I was like, all right, cool. As long as I could do that, I figured we.
So, Alex,
I think
was
it
curious how
could
you
like
chose your kills.
Yeah, tell me why you
had any
killed me,
reason.
Alex. Why did you kill me and put a Yahoo on the chopping block?
To some extent, I was worried about narrowing in the people surrounding the group of three, just in case there was a chef, trying to leave more possibilities if one of us was found out to be evil. So I was trying to pick people, that were at least two away from the ends of our row of three. That was all.
You know what's
Just
weird?
random.
Just so everyone knows, and I wish Mike would have stayed. He actually, until he said how the librarian works, he actually librarian really well because he talked to me the first time. He told me it's librarian, and yeah, me and one other person we wouldn't say who it is, and I said, and then he was stuck in my room.
And you
Mike,
froze.
just so you know, no, I said you want to talk to the person. It's funny because he said, Tommy, I want to talk to you, and then Tommy, so I'm like, okay, I trusted Mike. But he just pulled that out of his ass, and he wasn't actually a librarian. And the fact that
but he actually pulled it off. If he didn't mess it up, he actually would have pulled it off.
I heard him.
But
I heard him
there was
telling
still
either.
suspicion because there was 3 top 4 rolls, and that doesn't happen.
I heard
So
him
did he
tell
figure
either
out who the
Ryan. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to talk over. Did he if he was the librarian, he got one outsider. Did he call one of the outsiders correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah, he called.
It was random luck.
Yeah,
it
that's
was
awesome.
random luck. It was random luck. He literally went to Tommy, so that's why I went to Tommy and said, and it was just random luck. It was just completely random luck because he could have went to someone else instead of Tommy. And if he went to because I told him, I'm like, you have to talk to whoever the other person is. It's not me because I'm not an outsider. I said, if you're the librarian, you need to talk to the other. He goes, well, should I talk to a bunch of other people first? I go, no, you need to talk to the other person who you got, and you need to confirm them so we get 2 good confirms. And then he went to talk to Tommy, and then they come back, and Tommy's like, "I'm the recluse," and I'm like,
Immediately. That was amazing.
Yeah,
I
that's
know, and then
awesome.
I'm like, wow. So I assumed he
Yeah.
was the librarian this whole time, and this whole time I'm
Now-
like, he must be the librarian because clearly he tells me he's the librarian. I told him
Almost
I'm
got
the
it.
recluse,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you
Now,
then
almost
he
did a really
was-
good job.
Tommy, and Tommy's the recluse. So
Was
that
Adele
was-
suspicious because Adele
I got
and
so
Mike?
suspicion. I don't know why.
Well,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
with my
why-
pairs thing, Adele and Jason were real suspicious just because they're sitting next to the recluse, so I wasn't sure. In my,
one,
at least in
one of
my
my guess,
eyes.
I didn't know what everybody was thinking. One of my guesses was that Tommy is one of Adele's checks, and Mike was also claiming Tommy is one of his checks. And I didn't
Also,
know if that was
The
suspicious
people
or
I
not.
talked to, Adele, were suspicious of you because you were the washerwoman and you had
Well, yes.
information. And during the
Oh,
day,
okay.
like,
But I guess
everyone was like,
just
"Oh, they
because
come
I
out
had
the information." And you're
Ravenkeeper.
like, "Yeah, I agree," and then you didn't. So
Yeah, I know. It's because of Ravenkeeper. I'm not going to come out with Ravenkeeper
So
information.
I'll tell you something here that I actually went to Adele on the second turn because after I talked with Mike and Tommy on the second turn, I went to Adele and I go, Adele, I need to know what information you have because and first like I don't have information. I'm like, no, you have information. And I pressed him, and I said, did you talk to Tommy? Do you know his role? And then he finally admitted he was the washerwoman because Tommy had told me that Adele came to him and said that he got the role. And yes, I did find it suspicious that both Mike and Tommy got information. I mean, both Mike and Adele got information on Tommy. I found suspicious, but I trusted Mike because he pulled the librarian out of his ass, and Tommy was an actual outsider at the recluse. And I said, Mike, is that what you got? And Mike's like, yeah, I got him at the recluse. And by the way, did you tell me you're the recluse when you talked with Mike? Did you tell me you're the recluse first, or did he tell you?
I don't think I told him I was a recluse. I don't remember.
So you just
That
got
was
lucky
like the beginning
that
of
one
the
of the
game.
two people was an outsider. That's
Did
all.
he
It is.
actually claim to be like a librarian to you, or just to me?
He did claim to be the librarian, and I think he said he got information that I was one of the two people he got information about.
So real
he
quick,
may not-
oh sorry, finish your thought.
So I don't remember if he said that I was the librarian or if I said it first, but he did claim to be the librarian and then, the recluse.
You had to say it
He
first.
claimed to be the librarian and then said that I was one of the two people that was an outsider. So he at least pulled out that I was an outsider out of nowhere before I had said.
I heard him tell somebody that. I think Ryan or somebody.
And the thing was, he told me that first. I go, well, you need to talk to the other person. And I went back and told him. I went back to my room because he couldn't figure out how to jump out. And I go, you better wait in the lobby and wait for the other person. You need to talk to them immediately. And the fact that he talked to you and you happen to be an outsider was like sheer luck. Because if he talked to anyone else, he would have been super suspicious to me immediately.
Yeah.
So I need to go soon
think-
because it's way past my bedtime. But we were curious what Cynthia, Tommy, and Kenny thought since it was your first game. I know Mike said he was really enjoying it. I know he left already, but I got to talk with him briefly. But yeah, we were curious what you all thought.
I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I did have one question.
You'll get used to Jason eventually.
You will.
I had
Or
one
you won't.
question for the group though, because there was a point where I said, "Look, I have it narrowed down. The imp is either Jason or Alex." And then you guys.
That was really strong information.
Oh, it was because of the
really
poisoner.
hard on Ryan.
It was because of the poisoner, Kenny. We weren't sure if you were poisoned.
We were 3 in a row, so we had the point was even if Ryan's not the imp, if we kill Ryan, we knew Ryan was bad at that point, no matter what. We knew Ryan was bad,
Yeah.
so we're like, let's just kill Ryan and take one more turn and figure it out. We were hoping a Yahoo got killed because if a Yahoo got killed, he then could have used his Raven's Keeper power, which happens only if you're killed at night. And I was hoping a Yahoo got killed, so then he could either confirm me as Slayer or he could confirm Maya. Well, Maya was already confirmed. He could have confirmed me as Slayer, or he would have got Alex's imp. So we were hoping a Yahoo got killed as Raven's Keeper to then confirm, and that's only if, yeah.
I never did tell any of the bad players that I was the Ravens keeper. However, I can't guarantee what information spread from what I told.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was the best kill you
Alex,
could have
how
done
come
that last night, Alex.
Alex, how come you never killed a Yahoo? Because he was right next to you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was trying to leave the people next to me alive until it was.
So that
And
was
you
just bad
didn't,
luck.
you didn't know that I was the Ravens keeper, did you then?
Yeah, didn't know.
Okay. Because I wish you'd killed me. If you'd have killed me, I'd have picked you, and then I'd come back and said, "Oh no!"
I was keeping the information.
Big
I was keeping
mistake.
that.
So, Cynthia, do you have any thoughts? To put you on the spot.
I enjoyed this a lot. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would too, because I thought I'd be a lot more confused throughout, and
You
I know
weren't?
I think I was.
I was,
confused.
and I was the storyteller.
I think it was nice to have everybody like sort of help out with, you know, helping me understand how to play the game. I
Good.
think just about everybody I spoke to was just like helpful in that aspect. And then I'm sorry, Jason, I totally suspected you for so many reasons. There were so many reasons to suspect you.
You'll also get used to that.
Conversation we had, I said to you, I said, so are you rolled against information, non-information? And I said, I'm one of the bottom 4. And you said, I'm in the middle. And then you go, and I don't get information. And I'm like, okay, then you have to be the monk. And you go, oh shoot.
Yeah.
And I said, don't
By the
worry.
way, middle is the most important role. So saying you're in the middle
I
is
said, don't worry, I won't
huge.
tell anyone. And if I find
Oh
something,
yeah, I had no idea. I was just like, I'm gonna randomly say I'm in the middle then.
The
And
middle is like
the
yeah.
veterans
ones
are
that
really
are
good
gonna
at
die. Yeah.
sorting
Yeah,
it
all the
out.
good stuff in the middle.
See
no,
ya.
because then immediately when I said I'm in the middle, Jason said, "Do you get information or not?" I wasn't gonna give that info out like without him prompting, but then you prompted, "Do you get information or not?" And I was like, "No," and he was
narrowed it down.
like, "You're the
Yeah.
monk,"
Then
and
you're
I
the
had no idea
monk.
you'd be able to figure it out. from that.
if you notice, if I was evil or if I was the demon, I would have then killed you immediately because you protect people, and I didn't. I mean, because I wasn't bad, but if I knew you were the monk and I was evil, I would have killed you immediately because you're one of the most important roles that you protect.
Yeah, that was the only thing that was kind of saving you for me. Was I kept thinking, I don't know why he didn't kill me.
You could wait a day. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, even if he didn't kill you the
To throw
first
it
time
off.
he knew,
So-
he'll kill you soon.
So
I was trying to find someone that you could protect, but
that was kind of what made me really suspicious because I was like, how would he know who the monk is? That seems like such a
That
crazy
fast, yeah.
play to be like, I know the monk, I'll protect you. Are you important?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not
And
the
I didn't
spy,
trust him
the
because he tricked me.
mastermind.
He tricked me into giving that information, so I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
no, but I didn't trick you. I just asked you I asked you generic questions, and then
Yeah, and he figured it out.
all right, so Tommy, if you don't mind sharing your thoughts.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was kind of lost for a lot of it. It was also really hard to start with when you have a role that doesn't get any information, and so you have to like start the conversation somehow trying to find information. I think I'd want to play this. I want to play this script a couple more times to feel comfortable with it before I went on to anything else. But I want to play this.
On that note, I do want to run the same script again. I think next Tuesday. I think I'll set that up.
Yeah, that'd be nice to try it out again.
That'd be fun.
And then you can move on to the other scripts.
Yeah.